the sun till you see the light. Oh, we will praise alright. Gonna get away, get away. Between the velvet lies, there's a truth that's hard as steel, yeah. I'll say the veils will never die. That's a never-ending will say, holy diver, you're the star of the masquerade. No need to look so afraid. Jump! I jumped that tiger. He's hot, but you know he's mean. Something like to never be seen. Wow. Don't you see what I mean? Gotta get away, I get away, gotta get away, yeah. Holy diver, soul survivor, you are the one who's clean. Holy diver, holy diver. There's a catch in the blue coming after you, holy diver, holy diver, yeah. Whoa, all right, get away, get away, get away, holy diver, holy diver, holy diver, yeah, yeah.
It's time to play the music. It's time to light the light.
It's time to put on makeup. It's time to dress up right. It's time to get things started.
Hey man, is that DoubleD? Yeah man, well turn it up man.
Let's just go in and like kill all the orcs, right? They're the bad guys, who gives a shit? We just hack and slash and we loot their dead bodies, right? Hack and slash, kill them all, conquer the infidels.
Boy, that campaign sounds like a barrel of fun, doesn't it?
Somebody who's opening a refrigerator and leaning in, right, is the language of a woman. Somebody who's opening the refrigerator and being cut off halfway through that lean is the voice of a mermaid or a siren.
They're utter shits. They're utter shits.
This is not the face of the hobby anymore. And I think there's been mistakes made in years past where people assumed that D&D players were all, white dudes in a basement, which has been a faulty assumption for a lot of years and gets more and more false every day. And so it's, in my viewpoint, honestly, guys like me can't leave soon enough.
I just had to be born with empathy and a weakness for socialism and femboys. For socialism and femboys.
For socialism and femboys.
You gotta put a little hot sauce on the taco, you know what I mean?
We want this dwarf to be the dwarfiest dwarf.
Right.
We want the elf to be the elfiest elf.
And just the dashiest dash of Tabasco.
Their voices need to carry across water.
I'm a creative. It's a huge drain, right? Because fans can be off.
When we got the descriptions, they were very adamant. They were like,
try not to make it like a white blonde guy. Like, please, like we love him, but there's like 500 million of them.
You say white lives matter, they don't. White lives don't matter because white lives aren't a thing.
Lube for their rectal adventures.
Lutherville, Marina Del X, Otisburg. Otisburg? Who's this monster? She's got her own place. Otisburg? It's a little bitty place. Otisburg? Okay, I just wipe it off. That's all. It's a little town. Okay.
We'll do it live.
Okay.
No. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
5, 4, 3.
Great! Great, Sam. We dumping chump. It's a landslide, sir.
On guard. It's time to mobilize. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
A giant penis.
Did you cry? So much. I went into the house and my wife was like, "What's wrong?" And I just crawled onto her and sobbed.
Oh my God.
Well, ain't the old opening better?
On with the show.
On with the show. On with the show. Starting us off right. Universal Night 10.
I give you money, you give me ideas.
And you never say thank you.
That's what the money is for.
Holy smoke. 1 second. DoubleD. Asleep at the wheel. Forgot to unplug his charging cable.
All right.
As McGruber would say, it's a real rookie maneuver. I heard the news from Harvey, Heavy Harvey, that Twitter threw your account into the slammer DoubleD. If you decide to finally #get on Gab, enjoy a month of Gab Pro on me. That's what the money is for. Yep. Good pull on, as always, Crazy Mouse is right on the spot with that pull. Thank you, Universal Night. I'm going to consider it. We'll get into that in just a moment. It's a time for having backup plans, shall we say, after kind of what happened. It isn't the end of the world. I didn't shed any tears. I was kind of like, really? But we'll get to that in just a moment. DB, he is already active on my assistant's new Twitter account, my assistant Harvey, who relays the messages really quick to me so I can get back to you guys. Yay, dog brothers, sword sisters, hope your week and new year are off to a great start. In my case, it is. Don't forget to follow DoubleD's assistant, Harvey. In fact, you can see it up there now. It used to be at Wee Wheaton, and until, or if I can get that reinstated, that'll be it. But for now, all messages on Twitter go to my assistant Harvey at DoubleDASST. And as I said, I'm pretty quick. He's very quick in getting those messages to me. So I can almost get back to you instantaneously. So
we like Harvey.
We love Harvey. Harvey.
He went to class with us at one time.
He did.
That's right. Busy Badger for $10. Got to get a Scott Adams drop here.
Double zeros, baby.
Oh, yeah. I like that pull. He's going to... Crazy Mouse is going off the board for him. I like it. I like the trend. R.I.P. Scott Adams, beside his more recent wisdom, as a former corporate trainer, I'm eternally grateful for Dogbert's phrase, out, you demons of stupidity. Gone but never forgotten. Absolutely. We'll have a little tribute to Scott as well coming up. We got a lot of things tonight, guys. Lots of things. Lots of things. And we're already over 100 on YouTube. 14 on Rumble. So I tell you what, we'll do a little warm-up video here. I think you guys are going to like this one. I'm pretty sure you guys haven't seen it, so you're going to want to watch this. This is up in Minnesota. All the lunatics are out protesting, and there's a man out there doing something I would not advise, by the way. Like, he went out on his own to be a counter-protester, to be like a normal American. This is what happened. Being assaulted. That'll That'll permanently affect your hearing. How much would you take?
That dude has every right to be there with a flag, expressing himself.
You just wait. A good man is going to be pushed too far. Boom. 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 Just missed on that one. So he's already has one clean knockdown. There's the second one. Here's the piece de resistance coming up. Boom!
Hey, guys.
Boom!
Down goes Frazier! Down goes Frazier! Down goes Frazier!
So one mega guy had 4 knockdowns in 30 seconds against
Same
these
guy
people.
twice. Yeah.
Same guy twice, yeah. And like 2, like, they might have been TKOs because we didn't see when right as he was going up the curb.
Yeah.
He clocked that one guy who just kind of like, wobbled backwards. That guy was out on his feet. So he potentially could have had 5 knockouts in 30 seconds. Incredible. Nicely done, whoever you are. I hope he was okay. The video just kind of cut off there. I didn't see anything else.
I heard this. I heard he's actually right-handed, and he only wanted to use his left hand for mercy.
Well, I think I said on, I think my assistant said through me, or me through him on X that that is a left-hand Tommy Morrison would be proud of. Like Tommy Morrison, Tommy Gunn.
From Rocky.
From Rocky 5. He had a vicious left hook. And that guy, I've probably watched that video of that dude in the red who had the speaker. Just him getting clocked over and over and over again. It is one of the most satisfying montages you're likely ever to see. So yeah, I don't know if I would be hastening a civil war if I was on that other side, seeing as just some random dude just annihilated them.
We are not advocating violence, but we are advocating karma.
Karma and self-defense.
Absolutely.
Somebody's sticking that in your ear, that can destroy like your hearing. And like they were getting handsy, putting their hands on him. He had every right. So I'm glad he did what he did. Protecting himself, that is.
Yes.
So
when one ant gets a hold of a bug, then 1,000 runs get a hold of him. So yeah, he had to move and he had to hit. He had to move and had to hit.
Yep.
Good for him.
Absolutely. In case you guys didn't know, let me tell you, we'll go back here. Ooh, oh my Lord. We have, he's back. He's back.
I'm back.
The aristocratic black.
Rogan. I am
back. Mike, Off-Grid Gamer, DoubleD. I know I've been banned all too well. Yeah, my badge is Facebook permaban for truthing. Yep, had all my folks watching this video too. LOL. Nice, nicely done. And he's still recovering from his the cold that will not let go. But he's here.
I'll make mincemeat out of you now.
I'm here.
I'm here. I'm here. Yeah, so people have already mentioned it. Well, like I said, we'll get to a couple things. Let's go right into the... watch it again later. But... All right, so this is what happened. In case you didn't see, my old account, at Wee Wheaton, I was expressing some views to the Ayatollah of Iran. Telling him that he's not even going to hear the 2 tons of American ordnance that was going to be dropped on his head. And that he'll just be there and gone, just like that, on his way to hell. And then I called him a disgusting dog. I referred to his religion there. Now, you might think like, oh, that was probably what did it. No, they actually said that was a threat or incitement or glorification of violence. I thought it was just a prediction of what's going to happen. But
this is from X?
It is.
Do they watch any of their other videos that show up on there?
Oh, I know.
I mean, some of the awful things that get posted on there.
The hypocrisy, you know what I mean? Like, in a net, X has been good, but there are still like troons and like commies dug inside the inner workings there. So I tried to appeal this twice. They rejected it. What are you going to do? Move on. My assistant Harvey started an account, so please. I promise you, he gets those messages to me very quickly. So I am very, very responsive, let's just say. But it could be worse, and it kind of lets me know that we're sort of in a pattern right now of kind of like big media companies kind of clamping down a little bit on, let's just say, free speech. Cecil, I think most of us like Cecil. From, Cecil Says, Comicsgate, all that, The Jack Show, Comicsgate, Ethan Van Sciver, all that stuff. On January 6th, his channel, Cecil Says, hello, and it's 8 years of content were completely deleted for the crime of severe bullying because he was poking fun at Tim Waltz. Waltz is a very public and very mockable figure. No politician should be protected from ridicule, I agree. And that, by the way, that applies to Trump too. Like if you want to, as long as you're not making, death threats or anything, I mean, absolutely mock away. Especially that turd. Please restore my account and make this right. Please comment and retweet if you support me in this effort. If you're on X, give Cecil some love and go ahead and, I think that's like posted at the very top. That's like pinned at the top of his account. So go ahead and repost that. Still no luck for him. So look, losing an X account is one thing. Losing your whole YouTube account is pretty gut wrenching. Especially if that's a big part of your income. Fortunately, it's not a huge part of my income, but it's a huge part of my time. I love this too. And it, almost as like a insult to injury. Oh, YouTube just made a big policy change around monetization. Creators can now earn full ad revenue on sensitive topics like abortion, self-harm, suicide, domestic abuse, sexual abuse, etc., as long as the content is dramatized or discussed in a non-graphic way. Here's what changed. So that's from vidIQ. So you can talk about all that stuff all you want, but if you make fun of Tim Waltz, Mr. I'm friends with school shooters,
that's where we draw the line.
That's where that is where they draw the line.
But we're allowed to. I mean, I understand it. We don't own YouTube, but all the same, like, weren't we given that right to have a certain freedom of speech?
Well, I mean, it is their platform. They can do what they want. You would hope that they'd be a little bit more lenient. I mean, I serve on YouTube, I suppose, at their leisure. So that's why, guys, I highly always encourage you to make a Rumble account and follow this channel on Rumble. Because I have a feeling that one day, I'm going to get caught up in something like that. I speak my mind. I say a lot of things that, quite frankly, a lot of the employees at YouTube wouldn't like, and unfortunately I'm below their radar now, but all you need is like one viral video or something to happen, or just somebody pointing it out to them. And then all of a sudden, like, they can kind of start to, mess with you. And I think that's kind of what happened with Cecil, because I don't think what he did deserved to have his channel taken off. So you say titties and beer. I disagree with the invading of Iran, but I do think DoubleD should be able to agree with it. Well, thank you, titties and beer. And by the way, I'm not advocating for like boots on the ground. I'm advocating just for dropping bombs on the heads of bad guys over there, without being specific. The bad guys. So agree to disagree. That's okay. That is fine. No problem at all. All right. Some more sad news. That's right. Dilbert creator Scott Adams, I'm sure you guys all know now, passed away. Prostate cancer. Just a nice guy. Like, everybody who met him over the, since he was kind of like an early backer of Trump, kind of predicted him, along with like Ann Coulter and a couple of others, were kind of like, yeah, this guy can win. He's like one of the first ones when everybody else was kind of chuckling. Smart guy. Created Dilbert, wrote several books, which I do plan on reading now. I think that might have been his last message. He made a video. He converted to Christianity on his deathbed. It's been an honor to be part of your journey. So this is how People magazine decided to send Scott Adams off. Disgraced Dilbert creator. You do not hate these people nearly enough. They are the scum of the earth. Oh, but here's how we react when OJ died. OJ Simpson dead at 76 from cancer, family announces. I mean, it would have been very easy for them to just do something like that, right? But no, they had to say disgraced. He was not disgraced. He was actually very well loved. Here's what People magazine said when Ted Kennedy died. The iconic U.S. Senator from Massachusetts who raised a strong liberal voice in American politics for the past 4 decades died Tuesday at his home. He was 77. No mention of the fact that he was almost assuredly guilty of manslaughter in the death of Mary Jo Kopechne. Literally consigned a woman that he was fooling around with, drove his car off a bridge, and pretty much consigned her to drowning in a car under a cold river.
Yes. Chappaquiddick.
Scum of the earth. Like Ted Kennedy's like one of the biggest scumbags in human history. It's not even close. But that's how they chose to honor Ted Kennedy. Oh my. Now this isn't People per se, but this is the Washington Post. It does kind of just show how the rot of all these magazines and papers that you used to rely on, they're gone. Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, austere religious scholar at the helm of the Islamic State, dies at 48. A literal terrorist who their goal is to how many more people can we murder to spread terror? They chose to adorn him at the Washington Post with austere religious scholar. Yeah, that is the mainstream media. That's why you do sort of need, as much as you might not like Twitter and some at times, you do sort of need them to kind of sift through all the bullshit. Because if you were just to pick up a copy of, I don't even know if you can, but like the Washington Post or People magazine, like if you didn't know anything else, you'd believe these dummies. Craig for 10. What do we got?
Somebody's got to go back and get a shitload of dimes.
Department of Defense needs to get to work on the Super Soldier program and send Captain Manifest Destiny over there to bring those villains to justice. Yep. Should only cost a shitload of dimes. Nicely done, Crazy Mouse, as usual. And thank you, Craig. So who was this who wrote this People article? Well, it's exactly who you'd think it was.
A human hamster.
Yep. Victoria Edel.
A controvertible episode of Pigs in Space.
Crazy Mouse, did you check out her avatar there? Wait, hold on one second. I'm going to go back. I don't know if you saw that. Hold on one sec. I need control here.
I did not see that.
Nicely done. I promise we did not choreograph that drop. That was just Crazy Mouse and his sixth sense.
I just looked at her.
Yeah.
You know how like when someone's blind or something, like all their other senses are heightened?
That's right.
I can't talk, so all my other senses are heightened right now.
Heightened, yeah. Well done. Yeah, that's Victoria Edel. She is a she/her staff writer for the movies. If you are absolutely retarded if you buy People magazine. I wouldn't even read it, but whatever. But yeah, so all right. So why would he be controversial? He was called a racist, and you kind of have to listen to this and just how reasonable it is.
So if nearly half of all blacks are not okay with white people, according to this poll, not according to me, according to this poll, that's a hate group. and I don't want to have anything to do with them. And I would say, based on the current way things are going, the best advice I would give to white people is to get the hell away from black people. Just get the fuck away.
Didn't we show this video before?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Wherever you have to go, just get away. Because there's no fixing this. This can't be fixed. Right? This can't be fixed. You just have to escape. So that's what I did. I went to a neighborhood where, I have a very low black population. Because unfortunately, there's a high correlation between the density. And this is according to Don Lemon, by the way. So here I'm just quoting Don Lemon when he notes that when he lived in a mostly black neighborhood, there were a bunch of problems that he didn't see in white neighborhoods. So even Don Lemon sees a big difference in your own quality of living based on where you live and who's there. So I think it makes no sense whatsoever as a white citizen of America to try to help black citizens anymore. It doesn't make sense. It's no longer a rational impulse. And so I'm gonna back off from being helpful to black America because it doesn't seem like it pays off. Like I've been doing it all my life, and the only outcome is I get called a racist. That's the only outcome. It makes no sense to help black Americans if you're white. It's over. Don't even think it's worth trying.
True. Patrick, for 5, good to see you, brother. After hours on Michigan highways during snowpocalypse. Oh boy, the wife and I are watching our favorite live stream from the comfort of a brand new bed. Amen. Absolutely. Love it. Cheers. Cheers to you and the missus, Patrick. Thanks for tuning in. Love you guys. Busy Badger Jim Jones, Flavor Aid pioneer, dead at 47. Thank you, buddy. OSR Edgelord. The real tragedy is OJ died before he could find who killed his wife. I know. I was bemoaning that when that happened. I'm like, now we'll never know. Now we'll never know who killed Nicole. And what's his name? Ron? Was that his name?
Ron Perlman? No, not Ron Perlman.
Ron Goldman or
Goldman.
something. Yeah. And here's just to prove, like he was a man of his word. I think he did try to do a lot for Black America. Scott Adams. Here's another one. Another guy, Zuby. But he kind of had it right. I mean, look, every week there's just more and more evidence that it's just we're becoming incompatible. Oops. And what more are you going to say? There was no real racism. It almost seemed like it was more kind of resigned, like he was kind of sad that it had come to this point, but we're at that point. And if you choose not to see it, you're taking your life into your own hands. So I agree with him. If you have the means, just try to get into a better neighborhood. Yep. Yeah, you hopped into Scott Adams chat regularly, Ryan. Yeah. It always seems like the good die young. And I'm not talking about Renee Good. I'm talking about people like Scott Adams. Yeah, it's a tough one. Seems like a real good dude.
Yeah. Nightbreed there has something. I was thinking the same thing.
Let's see it.
On the bottom right down there, lower. Bingo.
I watched Rooms of Black YouTubers agree with Adams. Yep.
Is that the one you're referring to?
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
I've seen tons of videos on YouTube and TikTok and stuff like that. Or these, black men sitting there showing clips of black women losing their shit and just shaking their heads saying, why? Yeah. This is why, and when, several of them are out, it's like, why do you think black men don't want black women?
Yeah. Well, it goes back. I've shown it before. It's the old Chris Rock, the difference between blacks and the people who annoy you. There is a hierarchy there too. And it's like, it's just the way it is. It just is. Yeah, there's a black YouTuber I see all the time. He pops up on my short feed. He's one that he's like a reaction. He always has the bag chaser's hat or sweatshirt on. I mean, he doesn't offer sterling insight, but you know, I appreciate it. Look, anytime you can get a brother or a sister to speak up, it's a victory, because they're under a lot of pressure because you know they're going to get called Uncle Toms and that. So you gotta hand it to them and support them every time they do, because they're doing the right thing. So you know, Gear 377, ooh, $10.
Hey, I got to know.
Timely. We say as he points his 44. Hey guys, support conservative blacks, not liberal blacks. Absolutely, yeah. And that, like I said, they are out there. They're small in numbers right now, but the good news is you know, when they kind of become red-pilled, so to speak, usually you got a conservative for life. Two Live Crew banned in the USA. Did you guys see the thumbnail to this stream? It's kind of what I was going, kind of the vibe I was going for. Yep, banned on X. Let's continue. Something a little more lighthearted, perhaps. Did you guys know there's a new Star Trek show out there?
I did not know. I thought
it was in a group chat, so I found out that way.
Yeah. Ah, man, this is going to make you want to watch it, I bet.
The Starfleet Academy trailer starts now.
Caleb. What's that one? Right there. Right there. One day, when we have our own ship, we are going to go visit Earth. That's right.
Of course. You got the white mom and the mixed gender or mixed race child. Probably mixed gender too.
I'm so sorry.
You hold on to how much you hate me right now, kid. It'll keep you warm at night.
Is that Paul Giamatti?
Certainly looks like it.
Find him.
Or is Howard Stern?
Was that Holly Hunter?
It is.
That's sad.
What's that?
It's sad. I mean, big names. I mean, like, do they really need money that bad?
This is how you come out of the gate. You got the bad, evil white guy, and the mom being separated from her mixed race child. Really?
I've been looking for you every single day for the last 15 years. Come with me to Starfleet Academy. The Federation will help you find your mother.
Is that Mrs. Wonderful?
With
Mrs. Incredible?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Holy Hunter.
Thing is taking us to the school.
That is the school.
Being a cadet in Starfleet Academy means being open to the people.
Oh my God!
Wait a minute. Yeah. Is that Tig Notaro?
It is.
Flag
it
on
is.
the play.
Flag
on the play.
Flag. 15 yards. Gay-like conduct. Yep. I think that redhead there was in Discovery, if I'm not mistaken. She beefed up too.
Around you.
I say sometimes I feel.
Now, Crazy Mouse, you wouldn't be asked to play like Star Trek in this, because there's no Scotty, there's no Kirk, there's no McCoy. It's just.
Is it all women?
It's all
one
women.
Dude, and one young man.
Yeah, it's like you get the grown up kid, I guess, of Holly Hunter, and then a bunch of chicks.
Is this a Freudian thing that someone's thinking about over there in Paramount? One dude, all these women.
You do kind of hear like, oh, you know, wokeness is getting better. You guys are just kind of arguing over nothing, and then it's like, okay, here you go. What do you want us to say?
Wokeness is getting better. It's like, you know, grenades are getting softer.
Yes, Starfleet enema.
Invisible, but mostly.
Oh, they dragged Robert Picardo, who is in Voyager as the emergency medical doctor. He's a flaming libtard too on X. He loves all this stuff.
I didn't know that holograms could age.
I know, yeah. Well, you knew they'd shoehorn it.
Who's his Taylor?
I know. It's a little mismatched there.
What's up with that?
The fuck? I mean, I know it's the future, but I don't know if uneven like sides of a coat are ever going to be in style, but Yeah, absolutely, Patrick, for 2. Millennial fan fiction. Yeah, it's just full of stupid agenda. Poor Cal, member for 27 months. When do I star Shrek? Very good. Caught that one. Yep. Thank you, Cal. Star Shrek.
Let's go! Show me you're worthy of this uniform!
I want to be captain. I need to be captain.
Gotta be captain.
And she will. I bet you she will. In the middle of episode 2, she becomes captain. Everyone else dies. All the men die.
They'll try to convince you too. Like women have it so hard there. Like but women are hardly ever captains. Meanwhile, the last however many shows they've done, other than the one with Pike, which was probably the only one that was halfway decent at times. Mac for 5. Chubbs, POC, half Jem'Hadar, half Klingon, a gay Klingon, a blind Betazoid, and Mary Sue alpha wannabes everywhere.
Is there really a half Jem'Hadar in there?
What's that?
Is there really a half Jem'Hadar in there?
I think so.
Oh,
I think so.
Crew,
Yep.
I am hitting mute when I'm coughing, so I hope it's coming across that way.
Yeah, I think it is.
Okay, because my cursor on my avatar keeps...
It'll go up still, but
okay. If
If you see the little red X underneath you, Crazy Mouse, underneath the Amazon, see how it goes red, and then when you go ahead and hit it again, there you go.
Gotcha.
All right. You guys are seeing how the sausage is made. There's one from OSR Edgelord up there. You want to grab that before it leaves? Thank you, Mac. Much appreciated. OSR Edgelord for 1. In Soviet Star Trek, Gok eats you. Good Gok. Busy Badger. Yes.
My family, you're either the center of the universe or you're nothing.
A warrior does not let a friend face danger alone.
I've spent my whole life getting away from stuff, letting someone in. It's hard.
If I lose control, I can hurt people.
If I lose control, I can hurt people.
Let me guess. She's oddly clumsy, but very powerful and skillful in martial arts.
That's a bingo. I think
that's a good drop we should have.
Remind me, send it. I'll do it. Yep. Ryan, good to see you, buddy, for 5. Wait, 1 genital mutilating minute. I was listening on the toilet. Is this not Buzz Lightyear of Star Command? I don't think so. They keep telling me this is Star Trek, Ryan. I don't know.
Doesn't scare me.
Oh, I love that her superpower is she just yells like all these TikTok women. I guarantee you that was like part of the inside joke of the ability. We'll have her yell just like all the TikTok girls do. They always make fun of us. So,
I'll owe you something. It is coming with a big red bow just for you.
Is anybody listening?
Man, why does everything have to be a full-on lesson in this place?
Because it's a school, Caleb.
It's a school, Caleb. It's a school. Ugh, so unappealing. Yeah, it is. Like Holly Hunter, she may be able to do certain things, but I think woefully miscast here.
When I was young, I had a crush on her.
Yeah, she wasn't too bad. She wasn't too bad, but just not. This isn't right.
It's time for you to stop telling the story. Be a part of it.
Starve.
Talk to me, number 1.
All right, so we got some actual, I don't know if this is another trailer or something, but here you go. This is actual, like that was trailer. I think this is actual like game footage, so to speak.
We're not far from the Badlands, Captain.
Ah, there we go.
Subspace instability may be creeping in.
That is a fat black British woman under there.
And we're the
half
first.
Jem'Hadar.
That's
yeah. Awful.
Yep. I mean, it is so unappealing. Ugh. Oh yeah, Raising Arizona. Hey Chris, good to see you. Yep. Not
Hey,
much
Chris,
else.
absolutely
Since, yeah.
not, Scribe.
I guess Mom in Incredibles was fine. The first one. So you have they didn't even pay attention to their own like universe. Like she's got these bifocals on. They're supposed to have retinox, remember from Star Trek 2, but Kirk was allergic to it, so that's why he had the bifocal gift from McCoy. But no, she's the express purpose of her having these glasses on is so she can take them off and look smart at certain periods of time on the bridge. And then you got this other creature coming in from our left here.
These would make an excellent practical study module for the spatial harmonics lab, Captain.
Well, let's not total the ship on our first.
It's three women. It's three women, and just like role playing. Like this isn't your audience, but whatever.
I didn't understand a word she said because obviously she's speaking Hut.
Nice. DB for 5. If I got to my sub, and that was the command crew, I'd be looking to team up with the Russians. That's right. You'd be like, you'd be like, send a ping, Vasily. One ping only, please. I want to get on that boat. Her name is Pat, yes. Time for androgyny. From the planet Wonder Bread. Keep them coming, guys. These are good. These are good.
Captain, I'm picking up sources of tachyon interference, 100,000 kilometers.
Oh my God, not tachyons, no. Lesbian transidar and otherkin walked into a 10 forward.
Contacts incoming. Research your sensors. Red alert. Ray shields. Target those contacts and take them out.
It sounds like she has the Holly Hunter voice, which maybe in certain roles was charming.
Right.
Now it just sounds like she has dentures in.
Yeah.
All right, racial shields.
To the kids.
The kids. All the ship's on fire. Red alert.
Jolly Rancher stuck.
Yes. Oh, aren't those special effects so cool? Like, you haven't seen anything like that since probably the last Star Trek show. They mean nothing anymore. Nothing. Ryan for 2. I have a funny joke, but I could lose my job. Yeah, we don't do not risk your job there, brother.
You must return to your quarters. This is not a drill.
Don't panic. Breathing is your friend. Go on. Go. This is not a drill. Get your domes. Go. Move it. Why are you talking? Get up the stairs.
Is that a second fat Jemadar?
Or is it the same one? I don't know. Just screaming at all these dudes. Yeah, it is, yes. Buster. It is like a bad Sean Connery impression. Well, Blofeld, you're mad.
What is that?
I can see a case for it. I can definitely see a case for it, Chris. Whoa, man, that's...
Programmable matters engulfing this higher... Oh, gosh, they got space herpes.
That's right. I guess, what I hate is just this whole, everything has to be so cinematic. This is a TV show. But, just... Maybe we can't go back to the days of just, Next Generation or even DS9. I mean, DS9's kind of started to be a little bit more cinematic. Next Generation just kind of had those flat sets, as far as the lighting and all that. But it didn't matter because they were more concerned about the writing and the characters. Here, and I mean, the characters were individuals. Here, these characters are just they're almost like caricatures, almost like stereotypes. And there's no depth to them at all. You can't see what you see and not realize okay, we're getting we're getting the rug pulled out from under us. This is a fast one. This does nothing for me. Like you've seen this 100 times now with all the Star Trek shows, all the new Star Wars movies, all the Marvel movies. This boom, 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 just hitting you over the head with these special effects. If they don't serve the story, they don't mean anything. They mean nothing.
Activate backup holocomms interface.
Oh my gosh, she talks like your grandmother. Activate those shields.
In between scenes, she smokes a big cigar.
Yeah. Chain smoker.
Help yourself to some of that butterscotch candy on the end table.
Yeah, exactly. The bowl of stuck together hard candy. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Edgelord, for $1. Oh, for fuck's sake! At this point, just assimilate me now, Borg. Yep. Maybe they had the right idea all along, brother.
Yeah.
Yep. Ice Pirates. Yeah, Ice Pirates is a good one. Yep. I'll see if I can do a couple pulls.
Helm, get us out of here.
We've lost Helm response.
Get us out of here.
Manual override initiated.
Helm not responding. It's draining our power, Captain.
That Patrick Demo in there. Yep. Thank you. By the way, if these are member chats and I'm missing them and not reading them, Crazy Mouse, just give me the nudge so I know. Patrick Demo, thank you very much for your 13 months. After seeing Lurathok, they should rename this overblown submarine show Das Bloat. Yeah. All I know is that for about 1 week out of the month, this ship is going to be unbearable. Yeah, Nancy Pelosi meets Sean Connery. Yeah, it's good.
That is good.
Good, Nancy.
Captain, it's the Venari roll.
Fire full spread.
Fire whole spread. How can you respect your captain when she says fire a full spread? Captain, do you have your dentures in? Do you want me to
Suffer
go?
and succotash.
Suffer and succotash. Fire a full spread to that little bird over there.
We can't.
Oh man, things blow up. Stuff happens. Whoa.
Emergency.
People you don't know are dead. And really you don't care. You don't. You don't. Jeffrem for $10. Oh my gosh. Love it. I got a Jordan, $10 on me. None of the fun of OG Trek, or the drama of Next Gen, nor the heroics of DS9, nor the exploration of Voyager, or the wonder of Enterprise. So disappointed and annoyed by this as a Trek fan. I couldn't have said it any better myself, Jeffrem.
Well
Thank you
said.
so much. Yeah, very well said. Yeah, everything Star Trek is gone. It's because Star Trek is in the hands of people who hate Star Trek. I mean, kind of familiar, isn't it? D&D is in the hands of people who kind of hate what D&D always was. Good, you can throw that Ryan up there, Crazy Mouse. See the member chat? Yeah. Not a Trekkie by any means, says Ryan. And thank you, by the way, for your 11 months, but I understood why people loved it, especially what I saw of the series with Picard. This is content, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like Picard had one good season, the last season. It's because they at least figured out, like, listen, we can't make the same mistake that Star Wars did and not get our crew back together before Patrick Stewart passes away. So we got to do it this season. And to their credit, they did. I only saw a couple of episodes. I'll probably go back and give it a watch. From everything I've heard, I heard it was okay. But aside from that, no, it's all a bunch of chicks. It's all a bunch of chicks like scolding men. Like, why would you sign up for this? Like, are you a masochist or something?
Evasive.
Multiple systems overload, Captain. Primary power at 86%.
All remaining power to forward shields. Open a channel to Starfleet Command.
Shields
This is
at
Captain
11%
Ike of the USS Athena.
Please.
Calling Starfleet Command. Repeat.
Calling
Captain
Starfleet
USS Athena
Command.
Under attack by the Venari Rock.
Damage to multiple decks,
8%.
Captain, including crew quarters.
Bridge to the doctor. Doctor, report.
A little busy here, Captain. The explosion damaged our emergency hollow emitters. Medical staff is in short supply right now. From what I can see, there are multiple...
Got Robert Picardo to... Oh, my Lord. He's going to have like a heart attack on the set. Ryan for 2. Hold on. Not that new slop. I mean the old one. Okay. Fair enough.
Well, I guess Picardo's got getting tired of doing conventions.
Yeah. Oh, he's such a dummy on Twitter. Such a dummy. Ugh.
Injuries, both cadet and officers, but no casualties.
Let me know if that changes.
If we could avoid another direct hit, that would be super helpful.
Getting tired of that trope too. Everything's like all calm and then someone bursts up. It's everything. There's not one thing in this show that's original.
I was watching.
Not a one.
Watching, I was thinking to myself, gender and word count. I bet you for every one word a male character says, a male actor says in there, equals like 100 words having or more a female character saying.
I'd love it. I'd love it if somebody actually did that.
Because that's discrimination.
Oh yeah. I mean, my God. Like you saw everybody on the bridge. There was that one dude. They kept showing him over and over again, but I'm pretty sure he was like the only dude up there.
Other than the young man main character who's he's going to be fetishized.
Yes,
he will be.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. Women are going to love him. Like he's going to be, if he doesn't have like plot immunity, plot armor. Yeah, I'll chop my hand off. How soon do you reckon until they pull a Disney and start blaming toxic fans? Oh, I'm sure they already have. Dark Wolfstar. Sure, they already have.
Power supply is fluctuating ship-wide.
That's an instruction.
Oh, sorry, $1 for $1. Yeah, I remember how cool Picardo looked when he turned into a werewolf. Petrich Farm remembers. Yep.
Who's in lockdown?
Incoming holo transmission.
Patch it through.
15 long years. But you look radiant as ever, Captain Ake.
New Spraka.
So many things I
can't see
didn't get
anything.
to say when last we met.
Why did we collectively, as a culture, as a civilization, say, man, we love these movies where you can't see anything?
Yeah.
Like, how is this?
Well, it's atmospheric.
Yeah, it's so cinematic.
Yes.
It's like artistic, man.
Yes.
Like you can barely see anything, and that's good. Why? Explain it to me. And of course, like I said, of course, Pigface, Paul Giamatti, the bad guy, couldn't have been any other demo than some white guy.
For instance, time, with its infinite sense of humor, will always...
Having said that, I guarantee you, without sight unseen, without watching this show already, he's the best thing in it.
fold upon itself like an origami chicken. Yeah, and this moment, Captain Ake, this moment is that chicken. In other words, payback's a bitch.
My God.
All I could think of is that line from The Hound in the end. If you say another word, I meet every chicken in the building here.
Oh yeah. The chicken thing. Yeah, I do too, Shawnee. Good to see you. Yeah. What do you do? Yeah, what can you do? What can you do?
That was dreadful. And an enormous amount of money was spent on that. Obviously, it's going to try to jumpstart a handful of really non-talented. Forgive me for this. Women actresses.
Yeah, they're going to try to find the next it girl.
Holly Hunter's going to win an award of one fashion or another, and possibly Paul Giamatti, but he might be derailed.
See you in Pittsburgh. Can't wait.
Can't wait. I agree about Holly Hunter. They'll foist some sort of award on her.
Right.
I mean, like I said, if you're just an old school Star Trek fan up until like Enterprise, how could you look at that? Yep. Far cry from the likes of Khan. It's Almighty 377. Good to see you, sir. You're going incognito. It's Almighty 377. Like Star Wars, Star Trek is gone. We need conservative writers to come up with new IP and protect it. Yeah. Yep.
I was thinking of something else here, thinking about, Star Trek. It seemed like if my memory is correct on this, all the Starfleet, the bridges were always lit.
Yeah.
Right. But the Romulans and the Klingons, when they showed their bridge, it was always dark. 'Cause you know why? Because they were the villains.
Yeah, or if it wasn't dark, they would use the colored lighting.
Yes.
Back in the day, it would be like that sort of like pinkish or like purplish light. They loved that. They did that for like atmospheres too, and it was kind of cool.
Yeah.
It kind of set it apart almost.
Yes.
Bob DM boarded by President Adams. Yes, yeah, I forget. Paul Giamatti was John Adams. So there you go. Now, I believe at midnight tonight you can watch this for free on YouTube. The first episode. Apparently they do that. So go ahead. Maybe I was gonna say maybe we gotta have like a live watch party or something. I'll stay up late tonight. Titties and beer for $3. $3. If you want to know why this is happening, look into the Frankfurt School in Cali. Well, I know the Frankfurt School in Cali. I mean, I just know California's overrun with commies, that were an offshoot from the Frankfurt School. Yeah, pretty much like if I had a time machine, I guess you'd probably have to go all the way back to the French Revolution, but failing that, Karl Marx, Lenin, the Frankfurt School, if you could just take care of all that stuff, the world would be a much better place. Okay, back at it. So much for the little training cruise. Okay, Goodman Games. Well, first of all, we're going to look at something Ben Milton was talking about as far as Goodman Games. We'll see if you guys in the chat agree with it. But first...
Greetings, androids and mutant reavers. It is I, Dungeon Judge Foxy, and I have a special announcement. Many of you folks know how active I am in Bob World Builder's Patreon Discord and how I've run some games there. Well,
so Bob's friends with Foxy.
Oh. I remember this girl from before.
Yes.
Oh, it's a dude. It's
whatever.
A dude. Yeah, it's a dude. Yeah.
If you say so, DoubleD.
I mean, it's got to be, right, guys?
Lady boy,
dude. Or am I wrong here?
That's a dude.
It's got to be.
Now, Bob.
He's
a fox.
Bob is actually collaborating with Goodman Games.
Oh, my Lord.
Folks, that's exactly right. We've got a brand new Humble Bundle from Bob World Builder and Goodman Games. And in this bundle, you're getting dice. Check that out. A DCC Special 7 set. Yep. Wow. Now, you don't have any excuse not to run the game. Gotta run DCC.
Die 9.
Well,
Die 9.
We also have a few modules we're going to be offering. You'll get a random set of modules. You might get Hole in the Sky by Weird Brendan LaSalle. Weird Uncle Brendan. You love him. We also have Sailors on the Starless Sea by none other than Harley Stroh.
They need
this
to
is an
pay.
option. You could get that one. Or Beyond the Black Gate.
Yep.
This is a level 5 adventure. Yeah, folks. Check it out. You could be doing some upper level play here.
This is who DCC wants to publicly represent them. Doesn't give me a lot of hope.
With our Humble Bundle offering. Or even Return to the Starless Sea, the sequel. Wow. Epic. Yeah, so you could actually have this in your bundle. It's all going to be random, though, so it's luck of the draw. But there's lots of great offerings here.
Craig for 2, what the hell is even that? I wish I knew, buddy. I wish I knew.
Well, folks, we hope that you pledge for our Humble Bundle this month, and be sure to like and subscribe to the Goodman Games channel, and hit that bell icon for lots of weird, wacky, terrifying fun. And with that, DJ Foxy out.
How do you follow that?
I don't know. Sure Bob is thrilled too. Even as liberal as he is, he's probably like, oh boy, I got a fucking furry troon in front of me. OSR Edgelord for $1. So glad I dumped my DCC shit while it was still valuable. Yeah. I never had a lot. But you know, we'll see. In fact, we're gonna get right into this is a mini controversy. It involves Goodman Games, just Goodman Games, not the Troon furry, and Ben Milton, the midget, the questing beast. So, without further ado,
welcome back to Questing Beast. I'm Ben. Today we're going to be talking about Dungeon Crawl Classics, which is what I talked about last week. Last week I did a video looking at DCC adventures, and I had a lot of criticisms about the way they are presented and structured. Over and over, an answer that I saw coming up was that the OSC adventures were just much easier to run. For example, Lasercat says, it's just because of the layout. DCC has amazing art and adventures, but there are walls of text, so I get gun shy. Or Tamaz Barani says, the layout of the Necrotic Gnome adventures is so clean and easy to follow, while DCC modules can feel pretty intimidating. Minnie Moo says, DCC adventures are a chore to read and parse. They are not formatted for running them. Necrotic Gnome, who makes old school essentials, are refreshingly laid out and a breeze to reference, and are likely shorter word count. Audible Sharpness says, it's the layout. Open any page of Sailors, that's a famous adventure for Dungeon Crawl Classics, and compare to Winter's Daughter. I ran both, and while I love the gonzo stuff in DCC, they are sometimes a chore to use. And all of that brings us to the Caverns of Thracia, where a lot of these issues are exemplified. What's really fascinating about this is it lets you directly compare the formatting of the early adventure to the new one.
All right, so this is one of those like not mega, but one of those old school reprints that DCC has done. Like I actually have, I think, the Keep on the Borderlands one. I think that's the only one of those I have. And they do present it like the original version, which is nice. And then they'll do it either a DCC or 5e version, depending on which book you get. And they'll put a bunch of like absolutely special like stuff in there. You know, on the surface, fine. But Ben here has a huge problem with how it's presented, and kind of deals like with the OSR here. Chris, yeah, I absolutely love the retro OSR aesthetic that Goodman Games has going. The adventures are a little too simple and mostly fluff. And of course, they're woke politics.
See what changes DCC makes to hopefully make it easier for dungeon masters to run. And that's where things get really interesting. This is the original formatting for the Caverns of Thracia. Easy to read dungeon map, but the descriptions of the rooms are these giant blocks of text. It's not even 2-column format, it's just a huge paragraph from one side to the other. Now, for a lot of these rooms, there's really not too much in there, so even though it's just one undifferentiated block, it's not too hard to skim it and figure out what's going on there. However, as the adventure continues, some of these blocks of text get larger and larger until we have ones that are like half a page long. By the time we're getting down into level 2, we're having rooms that are maybe 2/3 of a page long of just text going all the way down the page.
I sort of agree with him here. Sometimes if you're DMing something and you're going on a canned adventure, just having a wall of text like that, you're like, oh shit, you know, where am I? What do I need to pull from this? I guess I'm sort of with Ben on this particular one. Now we're talking the original here. This is like from 1980.
Nightmare to try and run. Basically, when the players enter the room, you have to say, all right, guys, we're going to take a break for 5 minutes so I can read all of this text and try and figure out what's going on in here. We can move over to the DCC section. Has the exact same.
Now this is where I think he's a little, maybe a tad too harsh on DCC.
Maps. And not only is the formatting not really improved, in many cases, the descriptions are now longer.
Okay. As far as the formatting, as far as the descriptions being longer, that could be a fair point. But simply by virtue of breaking it up into like a dual column, it's immediately improved. Like in my book, like I wouldn't dread like opening like this book here and trying to find where something is. So for him to say that this is exactly the same as the, whatever year Caverns of Thracia was, 1980, whatever, I think it's a bit disingenuous.
One of the improvements that actually is there is that most of the rooms have some read aloud text. Sometimes it's a bit long, and sometimes it kind of tells the players what they're thinking, but it does help in terms of summarizing the most obvious stuff in that room first, which the original edition didn't really do. So that does speed things up a little bit for the GM. But especially as we get into level 2, we start seeing these huge blocks of text once again.
Yeah, and I would say also for like a company, there should be a piece of art on every page, like even if it's or every 2 pages, as it's spread open, there should be at least one piece of art. If you're especially a company like Goodman Games, who has some resources, like, I don't know, even if it's just a small piece, just something to kind of break it up. That's a personal thing for me, but even still, like, this is not as bad as like the original.
Sometimes going over several pages to describe a single area. The descriptions are kind of written like a storybook. You just have to read through the entire thing to get the whole picture, and then you have to personally, as the game master, break everything apart into what goes where. Sometimes the read aloud text is at the beginning, sometimes it is in the middle of the description. Basic formatting tools like using bullets and bolding and hierarchies to organize the information are not used at all. Even the monster stat blocks are simply added as part of the normal formatting. So we have room description right here, and then from here, all the way down through here, all the way down through here is a monster description. And if you notice, it looks exactly like the rest of the text.
I don't know. Maybe modern DMs, that bothers them, but that wouldn't bother me a whole lot. I mean, yeah, it would be nice if they were kind of called out a little better. Busy Badger for $10.
You called down the thunder, well, now you got it.
Oh, yeah. It's crazy how Goodman has managed to alienate both those on the left by working with Bob Bledsaw Jr. and the right by platforming whatever the hell we just saw. Yeah, they are an incredible company as far as like missteps.
It could be worse. It could be like Condor and just say bats.
Yeah, that's true. Fair point.
They don't even bother to put a box or shading over it to help set it apart. The amount of bloat on display is kind of unreal. For example, here is a skeleton stat block, which is 2 paragraphs long. I understand why you would want to put the monster stat block in the actual page, just so that you have everything there at your fingertips. That's fine. But notice how it is repeated here, and then again here, and then again here and here, and then even again right down here. The exact same stat block 4 times over the course of just 2 columns.
Yeah, that's a little unacceptable, I would say. I would honestly just make a reference. If you just have skeletons in every room, I would just say C area, whatever for the skeleton stat. Like there's no need to reprint the exact same stat block 4 times in a half a page, which essentially that is.
Where was the editor at?
I don't know if it's so much editing as like, this is our formatting. This is our style guide. And this is just what we do. I don't know, but somebody's not like, kind of like looking at the details there. So in some ways, I think he's being a little unfair, but he kind of does have a point a little bit, especially when it comes to that kind of stuff. Craig Bragg for 5. Professor DM has the right idea on how to lay out an adventure for running maps and notes on a single 2-page spread. Yeah, if it works out like that, like if the adventure, if where they're going, kind of has that sort of that kind of layout. But a lot of times, like for the one that I'm writing, I don't know if it would be possible, just because it's so uneven, I guess, as far as like that stuff. Because there's a lot of wilderness encounters, there's a lot of tables and such. But there are things you can do, and he shows here in a moment. In fact, we'll get right to it. He shows how Necrotic Gnome does it. Now, Necrotic Gnome does it good, but there is a caveat.
In fact, the page count has been essentially doubled from about 80 pages to about 160 by the time you get through all of the appendixes, which again include all of the monster stat blocks again, and the extra spells and some handouts and so forth. This sort of thing is tremendously disappointing for anyone who is really interested in these classic old adventures and was looking forward to a cleaned up update that made them easy to use. As a counterexample, let's look at one of the OSE adventures, Winter's Daughter, which is another modern OSR adventure that has been formatted for use at the table. Rooms are always kept on their 2-page spreads so they never bleed over into another page, so you don't have to flip around. You always have these little mini maps here, so you know exactly where you are. You never have to turn back to the main map. In each room, for example...
I like that. I like the concept of a mini map on the page. So if possible, yeah, that's something you could do. Keep in mind though, that the incredibly like compact size of this too. It's just, there's not a lot, there's not a lot here. So it kind of comes down to also, what do you want from your adventures? Do you want something that's very surface level, which I suspect like OSE sort of is, and that might be fine for a lot of people. Or do you want a little bit more depth as to what's going on, which you might be more apt to find in a DCC adventure, the best of them. Oh boy. Yeah. I forgot pages this weekend. Yep. Tell him DoubleD said hello.
Room 11 down here, we have 7 statues of footmen, mold patched walls, and a faded battle mural. So just by looking at these headings, you know the main things that are there right off the bat. And then as players actually start manipulating things and investigating one area or another, you can zoom in on each of these different features to the details down below. Players say, I want to get closer to the mold patched walls. You can tell them that it's yellow and purple mold with a vivid fuzz. What happens if they disturb the mold?
Vivid Fuzz. Sounds like a good band name, doesn't it?
It does.
Vivid Fuzz.
Tells you right down here beneath it. Just like in the DCC modules, there are monster stat blocks on the pages, but as you can see here, they are clearly set apart from the rest of the text.
That's something I like. I don't think it's a necessity, but yeah, I mean, if you can do it, that's nice, but it kind of takes up space. As I said, it kind of leads me to wonder though, how much you're actually getting, in one of these OSE adventures. And maybe it's fine, with you that this is just a real basic dungeon and there's not much to it, but it's going to be very easy to run, and maybe you're like, that's fine because I can just kind of riff on what I see here. Probably to each their own. Generally speaking, I do like the layout here, but I also wonder, would they be able to do this if they had a beefier adventure? I don't know.
This kind of easy to use design did not come out of nowhere. This is the endpoint of a many years long process of slowly iterating on ways to make things quicker and simpler and easier for the GM.
Like I don't know what, there might be a stat block there. There's a big stat block. As far as like actual adventure stuff.
That circle reminds me of Otto and Rorik.
The tower.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Haunting memories. I don't think there's much to this. You're looking at 2 pages of an adventure, and as Clara Peller used to say, where's the beef?
Over and over again. This is certainly not the only way to make easy to use descriptions, but it is a very good example of that. It really feels like DCC is, I don't know, stuck in the 70s, stuck in the 80s, in not a good way. Because one of the features of their whole line is the nostalgia for early D&D. And that comes through especially in the vibe, in the crazy rules, and in the randomness that can happen. And of course, in the art, which is often fantastic. But in my opinion, they may have taken that too far, because they've also borrowed the formatting of those early adventures, which was very subpar compared to what's available today. Why exactly is Goodman Games designing its adventures like this? Is it something that's very intentional on their part because they feel like it helps game masters? Or is it kind of a relic from how these adventures were written back in the 80s and the 70s?
Personally, I think it's that. I mean, I think it's the latter. I think they really kind of try to lean into that aesthetic. Maybe to a fault. I don't know.
My impression is that it's more that, because DCC is very nostalgia focused. So they're writing their adventures the way that these nostalgic products used to be created. And their audience is tuned to like that sort of thing. I get a sense that there is maybe a little bit of fear that if they really shook up the way
Good question, long
adventures,
shot.
that could also disrupt all of the different game masters that have been buying their books for a very long time.
Badger for 5. His pudgy paws creep me out. Yeah, he does have some pudgy little fingers, little sausages. He needs a hand double. Is George Costanza available?
Now, to be clear, I'm not mad that Goodman Games has found
Good pull there,
clear
my friend.
audience who loves to buy the things that they make. That's really awesome. That's very impressive, frankly. I advocate for this stuff because I want them to design stuff that's easier for me to run and for people who have a similar outlook on RPG adventures. The next issue that I saw some people bringing up was whether Dungeon Crawl Classics really counts as an OSR product at all. And there's a few different viewpoints on this. For example, this one says that the issue is related to the 6 cultures of play, which is a blog post that goes around quite a bit, in that Goodman Games actually makes products for the classic rather than the OSR culture. The confusion comes from these things being lumped together. Now, the classic style of play is one that's focused on the earliest versions of D&D and being more focused on accurately representing what those games were trying to do. It's a bit drier. It's a little bit more rules focused, I would say, a little bit more procedural and about the logistics of getting into dungeons, acquiring stuff, and then getting back out again. And then also zooming out to doing larger campaigns in the overworld.
Man, I don't know if we need to get this granular. Like we have OSR gaming, we have modern, classic gaming. That's why my personal thing is, as much as I hate Goodman, like Joe Goodman, I don't hate him, but I mean, like Joe Goodman's such a putz. And for all the woke bullshit they do, I still would probably just throw Goodman Games in the OSR along with Shadow Dark and every other retro clone out there. Only because, like, to me, like gaming, it's sort of about mindset. Are you a modern story gamer? Do you like the full color shitty art? Or do you want to go into dungeons, pull some treasure, have some fun with it, rinse, repeat? I'm not go.
Gavin Morgan said that exact quote last night.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not that there can't be some sort of overarching thing going on. That's fine too. But we all know kind of what goes on. With modern kind of D&D. It's all about the railroad story, the festivals, the diversity, all that stuff. Like, you don't find that stuff in Shadow Dark, and to me, like that's enough. Like, to me, it qualifies as an OSR game. And even Goodman Games, you read the Goodman Games rule book. I mean, you can't tell me it doesn't have the old school feel and aesthetic. I mean, yeah, it has a lot of D&D 3rd edition in it. But still, that's just me. I mean, I know a lot of folks different. Yeah, like I see OSR Edgelord. Nope, DCC is not OSR. Yeah, I understand that. Like I said, I like to. You have to understand too. I think we've probably gotten enough out of Ben. You have to understand me too. I like to simplify things, okay? Because I don't like wasted energy. Excuse me. So if I can just kind of say, like, here's the delineation line, do you agree with the goals and the aesthetics of old D&D? Even if you have ascending armor class, even if you don't use THAC0, all that stuff. If you agree with that, then to me, you're OSR. But I understand there's a lot of people put a very specific tag on it. Like, I know, like Greg Gillespie, he'd be like, no way. That's fine. But to me, it's kind of all about your respect for the past. There are modern games that I think do respect the past. So now DCCs, like I said, they don't have a good track record as of late, but still, you know, to me, at least if you're just kind of going off the rule book, you know, the intent is there. Ryan, yeah, I know Ryan, and I know Ryan is like a Paizo, like a Pathfinder fan. I feel like there's at least a third group for players like me. Got nothing against story and overarching plots, but I also like procedural and grit. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Sometimes it can be a medley, you know, if you're just doing all one thing, you know, you're getting tired of it. Your players will probably certainly, you know, get a little tired of it too. So, you know, there's nothing wrong with shaking things up. I just think you probably have a little bit more legs if you stick to the old school, just because there's more ways you can kind of tweak it and kind of add story elements to it. That whole story gaming thing with the new 5th edition, 5.5, whatever. I don't think it's easy. It's quite so easy to just kind of graft on elements of the old school into that, so to speak. I will get these for you, buddy. I know you're struggling over there. Crazy Mouse is getting a purple heart tonight. Snake Oil Sean, 5 memberships.
You have nice manners for a thief and a liar.
Who asked for the Chang last week? Do we remember who asked for Chang? That drop. We have it. If somebody wants it, we have it. Shawnee, giving out them memberships. Thank you so much, brother. It's much appreciated. It really is.
Very generous as always.
Yes. Yep. Oh, you did. All right. Well, give it to him. Give it to him.
The most important tool is respect.
Ha! Gay!
That's a good one. There you go, Shawnee. Get your money's worth there. Thank you. Thanks again. It's much appreciated. Badger for 5. With Greg's recent work with, I'm sorry, Goodman Games. I was thinking Greg Gillespie. With Goodman Games' recent work with Judges Guild, I'll be surprised if we don't get a city-state reprint. Well, isn't that what they were working on? Isn't that what the Kickstarter was? Was all about the city-state of the Invincible Overlord? I thought that's what that whole kerfuffle was about. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Showing the video about that, didn't it?
I think so. Yeah. And the thing is, I haven't even kept track of it, so I'm not sure if they fulfilled it or, you know, it's been done. I think it's something they just wanted to put in the rearview mirror as soon as they possibly could. But says Mac, and not a reprint though. Okay, well, yeah, I don't know, a rewrite. Yeah, it's like I'm not so sure I would trust them. I don't know if I would trust them now to do that. Joe Goodman is such a pussy. You know, as good as he was, you know, kind of starting out DCC and that, he's become such a pussy that if his writers just started to put in some stuff, he wouldn't have the backbone to stand up to any of them. Sad, really, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I don't know. As far as everything else, I don't know if this is a controversy. Maybe we're at this stage where we kind of have to talk about these. Ben Milton obviously thought it was a controversy. Maybe he was getting a lot of messages on it. I think as always, guys, with me, you'll find the truth in my eyes is usually somewhere in the middle. Sometimes it's skewed one way or the other, but it's usually somewhere in the middle. OSR Edgelord, is Hyperborea OSR? Absolutely. I think so, due to being 1E based. Oh yeah. You have to understand, like, I have a big tent definition of OSR. So, and I know a lot of folks in the chat probably don't have that. Like I said, that's fine. But absolutely, to me, that would be like closest to the center of like I guess that's how I'd put it. I'd have like, you know, like the retro
layers.
clones. Yeah, like layers. Yeah, like Greg's game, like Hyperborea and that. Those would kind of be, because they're so close. They really are, like I said, not reprints, but retro clones of the original. So they're the OS of the OSR, if you will. But then I wouldn't have a problem, as Crazy Mouse just said, with a couple of layers. Like, okay, well, then you have DCC. That's one layer out, but to me, it still is just due to feel. And then maybe at the outer ring, you have something like Shadow Dark, which is a lot more like 5e based, but still, definitely has its heart, I think, in the right place as far as like old school aesthetic and what it wants you to do. What does the game want you to do when you sit down with your friends? Like if you took a look at like that 13th Age book that we looked at a week or two ago, you know what it wants you to do. You're supposed to, be a girl boss and, fight crime and do all that stuff. But to me, when you are looking at a game like DCC, like Shadow Dark, like Dragonslayer, like Hyperborea, you sort of know like, oh, we have to go somewhere, kill things and get treasure. And then we go up. And that's how we get better. Whereas something like 13th Age or New D&D, it's like, oh no, we can just kind of do the story advancement. Which look at it, and if that's your thing, that's fine. But it's definitely not OSR. So, all hail Dragonslayer, Hyperborea, absolutely. Yep. 13th percentage age, says Ryan too. Yeah. Okay. I made that crack at the opening of that video. OSR is 2E or underbased. Not sure. I missed the context of that. I would put 2E. 2E is definitely OSR. Saint Sumerian digs OSR. Labyrinth Lord. I don't know much about Labyrinth Lord, but I know it's a retro clone. So yeah, it would belong in the OSR. But I know the creator of Labyrinth Lord is a real jerk who's like super liberal and has tried to fuck with Greg numerous times. So he can eat a bag of dicks. I forget his name. Having said that, if you like the game, the game I'm sure is fine. In fact, I know it's fine because I think Greg used it for his early like Barrow Maze and maybe even like Highfell or something like that. It was good enough for him to power those mega dungeons, but then, I think Greg was a little too conservative for that guy. So what you going to do? Yeah. Saint Sumerian, he did fuck Greg over. Yeah. Yeah. Greg's told me a couple of things. And like I said, he can fuck right off, that dude. So if you don't have any, like I would say, if you have Labyrinth Lord, enjoy it, obviously. But if you're looking at like new games now, don't give Labyrinth Lord any of your money. Much better out there, Dragonslayer and Hyperborea. If you want to go to the old retro clones. I thought this was funny. This is former mayor of New York City, Eric Adams, who was a Democrat, but I think he was starting to learn by the time he left office what being a Democrat is starting to mean nowadays. There's literally nothing you can do to satisfy your base now. So he was in an airport, and this harpy just started screaming at him like,
Eric Adams, please punch me in the face. I would love if you punch me in the face. Okay, you can.
He told her to go fuck herself. It's the former mayor of New York.
Fuck too.
All right?
Yeah, fuck you.
Those games are over.
Yeah, good. Thank God. Damn. And I can see your ugly ass face everywhere. Damn.
You see the Brooklyn in me. Oh, he must have just wanted to deck her. Oh, my Lord.
We have a lack of consequences in America right now.
Of course, we know these are a couple of one-offs. We'll do a Garibay video and then the Lunacy montage. I thought this was funny. These two, you'll find this too. All these lefties, they're like, I don't even want to call them like over it. They're not intelligent, but they're like overeducated, which means they have a head full of mush. So they look down on people that have a job like an ICE agent. But I love the way this ICE agent handled it.
I don't care what they told you. If you guys get in my way, I will arrest you.
Sir, we're just observing. Please calm down.
You can observe all you want.
I am observing.
Sir, we're just observing. Don't even see this guy behind the camera, and I can already picture him in my mind's eye.
You see me in the way? I am back.
You had anger issues as a kid, didn't you? Were your parents present? You should be ashamed of yourself, man.
He is.
I love my job. Thank you.
I love my job. Thank you. I love it.
You love your job?
I can't believe I get paid for this.
Really?
I do this for free.
Really, I get 200.
I do this for free.
Okay, I'm a physician assistant.
And that gets them right in the heart. It does.
Yep.
That eats them up alive.
Love how she humble brags like, I'm a physician's assistant. Whoa. Oh, man.
How long did you go to school for that?
Over 7 years.
I went to high school. I make 200K.
I went to high school and I make 200K.
Bam, mic dropped.
Boom. That's what we call a kill shot.
People regard me as someone valuable in society. What about you? Yours says prestige? No.
He's valuable to me. More valuable than you fucking harpy. I love it. Love it. Yeah, Ryan. So, yeah, and you would know, right? Yeah, so not a real doctor. Yep. I'm a physician assistant. You knew a physician.
I knew a physician assistant.
Out in Washington Way.
Kent, Seattle, Redmond.
Yep. I wonder if she's probably bought into all that political stuff, I bet.
Of course she would have. Yeah.
What a shame. What a shame. All right.
Hi, friends. Your pal, Scott Garibay, and today I want to talk about the NFL.
Da, 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 da.
American
Sports
Ball? Is that what he talks about that?
Did this one for you, Crazy Mouse. It's a crossover. Garibay and sports.
I want to talk about American football and specifically NFL 2025. All right, so the Philadelphia Eagles just ended their season, and I just finished watching the Philadelphia Eagles for the second year in a row. I'm invited to. I am invited to watch the game every week. I don't like football, but I love getting invited to a football game and being a guest, right? There's lots of snacks, and I get to talk with my friend, and I've grown a friendship, right? By the way, I am a terrible friend. I don't...
By the way, I'm a terrible friend. Scott.
Know why anybody wants to be Scott Garibay's friend, but a ton of people want to be Scott Garibay's friend. I have
humble brag.
He's in demand. I'm a terrible friend, but people are just beating a path to my door. Titty staple.
Like a lot of genre friends, and I have a Muggle friend. This guy's a Muggle friend. Like we have nothing in common, right?
Muggle.
Actually, we do. We have one thing in common, and it's not football, right? Like, but he invited me, and so I really, I enjoy watching.
I love how he keeps you hanging there. Like, oh, we got this one thing in common. I'm just gonna skip right over it. You will never know it.
Watching the NFL game with him, but I got strong opinions on the NFL, right? From having watched this. All right, so here's one. All right, so this is my takeaway after having watched the Philadelphia Eagles for 2 years. And by the way, this is at the level of the NFL, not just the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, his hair is looking a little rough. I saw that. It's like a rooster.
All current NFL commentators, and there's only one, like, they have, they legally have every right to control who their commentators are, right? They own the product. The NFL owns the product. Every single NFL commentator is pure, absolute garbage and add zero value to the game. Honestly, I can't say this to my friend because I know it would hurt his feelings. I really wish he would mute the television. Like, it's just, it is such, oh, hey, coach, you really got shellacked there in the first half. What do you think, coach? Well, the guys went out there and they really did their best, and we're just going to have to execute on the second half, and we need to get some points, and we need to take the ball and get it down the field. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is happening? How is anyone paid to ask a question?
He's questioning like 80 years of how football's been presented on TV. He watches it for 2 and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna settle your hash here. Show you how things should be done. OSR Edgelord for $1. Those friends, I suspect, are trolls. Locals like Scott draw them. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. Like I said, we did know one, Mike, who I haven't seen in a little while, but Mike actually used to game with him. Said Scott could be difficult at times.
This stupid. And how do these coaches not pull off their lower mandible when they have to answer again how they feel about winning or losing? Like, it is pure, utter garbage. Every NFL commentator is pure, utter garbage. Okay, so let me explain where I'm at, right? First of all,
I wouldn't say they're all garbage. I like
some of them know what they're talking about.
Well, I like Iron Eagle. I like Kevin Harlan.
Right? I love Kevin Harlan.
Like Jim Nance. Like he's kind of wallpaper, but that's who your like lead has to be. It has to be a very boring like kind of guy like that. So yeah, if we're talking play by play, there's a couple I like.
I've been watching for 2 years. I do not understand football any better than I did before. I constantly am seeing plays where I'm like, wait a second, isn't he down? Right? And instead of saying anything intelligible to help me understand the game, they talk about esoteric crap, right? I was listening to Tom Brady call against the 49ers and the Eagles, and he's like, oh, so the old 1-2 punch. Let me give you a bad boxing analogy to explain my bad football talk. I'm like, oh my gosh, please just jam my ear holes with gum. Lord, save me. It is so bad. It is so bad, right? So, what are you going to do, Scott? There's something you could do. The NFL can fix this, all right? Here's what the NFL needs to do.
All right, so how do you think he's going to recommend?
Right now, if we were at home, Mrs. Mouse would say, here's what you need to do. I would say, oh, this ought to be good.
Yeah. All right. Scott's going to fix NFL commentating.
This is what should happen for 2027, okay? Because my friend's going to invite me over. I got to watch this crap, right? And so because
did he say 2027? So he ain't going over for a whole year.
I guess it's going to take a year to implement.
A year off.
Build my friendship. I enjoy spending time. I enjoy being a guest. I just really, and actually, I will tell you this: I do not mind watching football. Lord, do I hate listening to it. It is so every single NFL commentator should throw their mic in a lake. They all suck. Mike Strahan. All of them, right? They're all terrible, okay? So how do you fix this?
It's like your uncle. Take your TVs, throw them in the lake. Patrick Demo for $5. So Garibay is experiencing the same thing others experience listening to his D&D rants. Absolutely. How the turntables have turned. So close to self-awareness. So close. This close. Thank you, buddy.
Okay. Well, it would be Commentator 20. What is Commentator 20? What they should do is they should put on the games, continue to have the games where you wish them, okay? But then on YouTube, the NFL should pick 20 commentators for every single game, all right? And here's what they do. There's a commentator if you do not understand football, right? If you are trying to learn the game, they will commentate the game to teach it to you and help you to understand it with every play. Okay. Then there's going to be a lady woman commentator. Oh, here's a lady talking about sports, right?
Now, I will say Mrs. D sometimes says, she's like, they ought to have a woman's version. Ooh, that's cute. Or, ooh, I can't believe he got hit. So I will say he's onto something here, but he wants 20 commentators for every game. There are 16 games per week at maximum. So that's 16 times 20.
Yeah, 320.
He wants 320 extra commentators for the NFL.
And all the commentators on that channel. And each channel has multiple commentators, right? Each one is a different audio channel. You mute the television and you listen, right, with your earbuds, or or you put YouTube on your phone, and then you just put it face down, right? And then
there'll be a 5-second delay. This won't work.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
And they, and then one of the channels will be all women. One of the channels will be celebrities, right? Like Snoop Dogg or Joe Rogan or Jennifer Lawrence, right? Like, you're like, I don't know. Yeah, they have that much money. Trust me, the NFL could pay her, right? Like, they could get her. I'm not kidding. This is not like, and like,
it's like a child. It's like a little kid. Like, I'm going to be an astronaut when I grow up. Like, he literally wants Jennifer Lawrence to call a football game. Like, you do understand that aside from her just being Jennifer Lawrence, like, she will have to know like who the players are, like what's going on. Even like Snoop Dogg, who's, I guess a little bit more athletically inclined. I mean, you think he knows who the backup linebacker is, for the Arizona Cardinals? Orion Akaba. This is his new in. Oh, yeah. Howard. Yeah, I forgot. He kind of gave up on that, but he could cross it over here. Yeah, I got my printer proof copies for the magazine. Oh, nice. Issue 13 up for sale tomorrow, guys. As always, you can find the link to Mad Scribe in the description of my videos and live streams. So support him.
It's great stuff.
One of us. Chris is one of us. Another one who's one of us is Ryan Nikolai for $10. Mm-hmm.
Bitter drag.
The bitterest. Not sure if it's been said, but this is Rich coming from Mr. Platonic Solids himself. I watched a couple videos, and now my algorithm is packed with Garibay videos. Oh, no. I'm so sorry. Truly the bitterest of drags. Yes, indeed. Yeah, you'll overcome it. You'll overcome it. This too shall pass.
Failed movie stars like Tom Cruise could, like, people would, so you'd have a celebrity channel.
He's failed.
Switch this.
Not failed yet, but there's always time, I suppose.
Celebrity every week, right? You could have a movie star channel. You could have, a television, and like you could have you could have The Pit and all your favorite character, and they do the commentary in character, right? There are so many cool things they could do. What do they do now? No.
He really I'm not a sports person. When I, at the end of our games or before we're watching games, when I come over, we're watching sports, and I enjoy watching with you guys. I do, but I'm not a sports person. This is taking the sport out of sports.
I was going to say, even you can see the retardation of.
I can. This is ridiculous. The sports is the sports thing. You don't want to turn this to the all-star, celebrity, what they used to do in the 80s. It's nuts. It's ludicrous.
Yeah. Oof.
Nothing. They have completely terrible people saying terrible things about, not terrible human beings, just terrible at what they're doing, right? There is not a single NFL commentator right now that should not immediately throw their microphone in a lake and never be heard again, right? The commentary is shut.
I apologize. Regardless of the game that you guys are watching upstairs, I watch and I enjoy it. And you guys are sports fans, and you know who's talking, who's saying, and you know the background of these commentators. These are sports people involved in the commentary of the sports.
They don't pick them at random.
They don't pick them at random,
which is what he's advocating for.
Yeah, I mean, have Jennifer Lawrence, and then you're gonna have a cartoon version of Gargamel.
Yeah. Who else? Oh, Wally Goggins, he's hot now. Yeah. We'll get Wally Goggins.
Right.
Like these people are like, I just want to watch the game.
Yeah, Jen Ortega.
Cal for 5. Joe here. Watch for Garibay's Mandibular Mayhem module coming soon. I'm sorry. The mandibular mayhem.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Shockingly bad. It's so bad. It is an insult to American intelligence, right? It is garbage. Garbage. I am offended.
This is, by the way, what you call irrational certitude. You know, they always say like smart people are actually they're always checking themselves. Like, is this right? Like, you know, they'll bounce things off other people. I was wrong on this before. Should I talk to so-and-so? People like Scott that's rational uncertitude. He has irrational certitude. Like, he knows that he's right about this after 2 years of watching games. And he probably, let's be real, probably watches like 6 games a year. Null Spectre, 10 memberships. Whoa,
you know, as
doctor.
she likes to say, you know, lanterns are lit, so are the tits.
She's my cherry pie.
She is my cherry pie. And you, my friend, are a gentleman and a scholar. Thank you so much, Null Spectre. It's mucho gracias, amigo. And congrats to all of you guys. I wonder if I saw Wonky in here earlier. I meant to say hi to Wonky and all you guys who've showed up.
I saw him earlier, but I haven't seen him since.
Yep. Thank you all for turning out and watching.
I had to listen to NFL commentators for 2025. It was so bad, right? And this can be fixed,
Thank
right?
you, Shawnee.
You can go in 55 different directions, right? You can have a Catalyst channel where its theme changes, right? And they are actually doing this right now. They're doing this for kids, right? They have a Disney Plus, monster channel, right? But do this for adults, right? The other thing is like, just do this for different themes, different styles. Do innovative audio. The audio of the NFL game does not need to be connected to CBS. Like, CBS is airing it. CBS has no business doing the audio because they're going to do it. They are doing a terrible job right now. Fox is doing a terrible job. Everybody who is hiring commentators right now is garbage. Like these NFL commentators are absolute garbage, right? And it can be fixed, right? There should be
so easily. It can be fixed so easily.
Official NFL channels, right? Where you turn on the video of the game and you immediately mute it.
We've been watching his villain arc.
He's been slipping a little.
He is all black tonight.
He is, yeah.
Oh, we have.
He's got the rooster haircut.
Lyle love it.
Yep. Lyle love it.
More like he slept in his back seat.
Shouldn't even carry any audio on it, right? And say, hey, for this, get your audio from YouTube or from podcasts or from radio, whatever.
How does he think like the NFL broadcast rights work? Like you just, anybody can just do any sort of commentating. Did you ever hear that express written consent clause at the end, Scott? He probably hasn't, but
whatever you want.
If you've listened to any sports game over the last 80 years, they have that disclaimer,
right? But you have 20 choices. You can choose women, you can choose celebrities, you could choose fictional characters, you could choose historical characters. You could have a backstory count.
4 and 4th down.
Jimmy Durante.
4 and 20 yards ago, our offense was moving the ball well.
That never bothers you with calling the plays. You already saw it. You know what happened, right? Right? And it just tells you the life stories of the players.
Yeah, I wonder if... Or that's a good point, Sterling. Yeah, I mean, they sort of already tried this. And by the way, you're talking to somebody who loves Dennis Miller, and even I'll agree, like, it kind of didn't work out. It was awkward. It was odd. It just totally misconceived. Like I said, I love Dennis Miller, but yeah, Badger. Scotty missed his NFL calling as a nose guard. Ooh. Nose picker
channel that says, hey, this is how this is.
Thank you, Badger.
Like whatever it is, there's just so many things you could do. And it could be all of it could be awesome. You could have one in Klingon, right? Like there's just so many. You could have Star Wars, right?
Someone said Klingon in our chat a long time ago.
Yeah. If you legitimately called that, good for you. Take credit for it. Yeah, Ken and I'm not going to lie. I'd pay way more to listen to Sydney Sweeney call NFL games. Yeah, they have a visual of it too. Yep. Whether she sucked at it or not. I wouldn't be there strictly for her voice.
Just watched related to Star Wars, or related to Star Trek, or related to Harry Potter, or related, like, it's
Kenan 9. That's not the Kenan, is it, Kenan? You don't have to say if you don't want to.
It's unlimited. You could do so much with it, and the NFL is doing nothing, right? Their commentators right now are garbage, absolute garbage.
Ooh, baby. Wow. The man. I am so amped up. Yep.
So
Kenan is, like I said, working on the final pieces, to the art that was commissioned. It's going to look so awesome, man. I was writing like a madman this weekend, just redoing some stuff, adding some stuff. I love it.
For the love of goodness, right?
It's going to kick ass.
This is what the NFL should do. Every single word you just heard in this video is my humble opinion. Absolutely nothing more. Absolutely nothing less. The important part is when I get to hear your humble opinion. When you get in the comments and send your traffic, please consider like, subscribing, and have a fetch millennium.
Remember, he's taking a year off from football. He said it himself.
That's right. Oh, nice. Yeah. My daughter's working on a motion graphic kind of teaser thing for the when I do launch the campaign, and actually she was working on her version of the flying ape too. So it's flying apes galore. So there you go. If that ain't old school, I don't know what is, guys. When you finally get my adventure out there, it's gonna have flying apes in it. So very old school. Okay, let us gird our loins and go right into the lunacy montage. This is a long one. It's a long one.
Does the right wing, does the Trump psychotic fascist pig right think that all leftists are just like weaklings, that we don't fight back, that we don't know how to use our bodies, that we don't know how to use our arms?
Down goes Frazier! Down goes Frazier! Down goes Frazier!
So we know how to fight. So let's quit acting like the right wing is where all the tough boys exist. They don't. They're actually a bunch of little weak cowards that shoot women in the face.
Dinner is served.
Mrs. D is she's always like, she has one of those big cast iron skillets. She's like, you could kill somebody with this. I remembered that video. Like, I think somebody might have tried at one point.
I don't know. I think if you voted for him and you're like such a fan that you're wearing his merch out in public, like just like all over your body, I don't think you get to go to the sushi restaurant.
Good one, Rogan. Good one.
I don't think I understand the reference.
Yeah.
I don't think you get to go to the Mexican restaurant. I don't think you get to
himself.
Love the gum smacking too on camera. Like while they're doing this, like gum smacking, I don't even want to tell you what's in my mind as far as like punishment for them, just for that. Now, being an effeminate sort of, obviously like lefty, that's a whole other thing. But
Quasimodo predicted all this.
Who did what? But just the gum smacking, literally will drive you crazy.
Participate in Cinco de Mayo. I don't want to see you with a little sombrero over your head. I just don't think that's for you anymore. That's not the world that you want. That's not the country you want to live in. My husband and I went to sushi tonight.
I had no idea that this guy might have been gay.
Really?
Little light, little, as Tony Soprano would say, a little tutti frutti. I love to how he says like, oh, you can't enjoy like sushi or Mexican or anything. Basically, does he assume that every one of those restaurants was started by an illegal like immigrant, like an illegal immigrant? Because as we've said time and time again, like nobody has a problem with people who've come here through the front door.
We're sitting there, we're having a good time,
The
and
most
then
important
income.
tool
Yeah.
is respect.
Gay! Big old Trump, like head to toe Trump supporter. I'm sitting there like eating. I look up and the guy's just like glaring at me. Why are you here? That's just what I want to know. Like, why are you even here?
Why are you even here? Why? Ryan for 2. The Bussy Destroyer 3000 is sending homie to Mars.
Yeah.
Like, if you had your way, do you think this restaurant would be open? No. I think for you, you get like...
Yeah, it might have been. There he goes. Yep.
Maybe delis. I don't know, like sandwiches, burgers, sure, fries.
We're a well-oiled machine, fellas.
Sometimes
they make the reference. We pull up the clip.
Probably. I don't think you get to enjoy the melting pot that is the United States. I think you just get.
Yes, we do.
I don't know what's left. German food, something like that. Maybe go find some historically white food somewhere. But I don't think you get to go to sushi. The Mexican plate.
Aryan.
What's that?
Says the queer Aryan.
Yes, yeah.
Chicago's got a great Indian food scene. Don't get to go there. Like none of that. None of that. That's not for you.
I'm curious though. I'm not entirely sure I understand exactly what he's talking about. I get the gist of it, but he's talking about stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody can't go someplace.
I do like how you point out how he does look very white. Like he is like an Aryan.
Yeah, he is. If he took the pink sweater off and wore a uniform and wasn't so effeminate, he'd be on the list. Quarian. Yeah, snake oil.
Quarian, yeah. Joseph Gerbils.
Anymore. You don't get to go there. Thank you. Goodbye. Arnold.
And like, I'm just fucking curious, are we great yet? Are we fucking great yet? Are we a great country? Is this one? It's fucking great. Huh? Americans working their fucking ass off 50, 60 fucking hours a week to have nothing to show to it? Are we fucking great? Is America great where ICE agents are shooting citizens in the fucking street and the government's saying it's self-defense? Are we fucking great? Yeah!
Nothing wrong with modern women at all.
Yeah,
Nothing at all.
I regardless of this, there's good times. There are bad times at the same time. I never thought that we were not great. We are great.
I love how she like misspelled. Like we watched Renee Cook get brutally gunned down. It's like Renee Good, isn't it? It's not Renee Cook.
It is Renee Good.
There you go.
All right.
Yep. She's not for you, fellas. She's not for you.
Cartoon. Right.
Saint Sumerian Defender. Damn right you are. Thank you.
Don't ever fucking come at me about forgiving MAGA ever again. I will not forgive. Ever.
Thought you were trying to lose weight.
Lay off me, I'm starving!
I will never forget. Ever. Never. And your protest votes are just as fucking bad. Those who can be reformed and brought back in when this is over can be.
There we go.
But that does not mean forgiveness. There is no forgiveness after this. And those of you who are still clinging.
Is that Shrek's little sister?
Is that what?
Shrek. Is that Shrek's little sister?
I think so.
Upon every one of you.
Oh, man.
I left my conservative.
You get a twofer from her.
Oh, gosh.
Former non-Catholic mother in Minnesota.
And I know that she has been voting Republican her entire life. And I have often wondered whether or not she found it within herself to be able to...
Whoopsie daisy! Well, there's your screen grab, fellas. Get it while it's hot.
Swallow.
I think it's just permanently, like, her eyes permanently, like, fixed.
all of the things that she knew that he did.
She works at a pirate-themed restaurant.
Arr, matey.
She's applying for the pirate-themed NFL job that Chris...
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Way to bring it together. Yep. Yeah. Go ahead. We'll grab that one from Cal. Oh, yeah. Authentic Star Shrek. Yeah. Yeah, actually, she, honestly, if you threw her in that, like, Starfleet Academy show, she'd fit right in. I mean, she honestly reminds me of, remember that third whale that came in at the helm when Holly Hunter and the fat black woman, like, the person who came over could have been, like, a relative of hers. Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly, Patrick. Talking like a cartoon supervillain. They like to appear like so intimidating. You just wait, Mag, and then you see what happens when we showed it at the start. Like literally, one MAGA guy ran through like shit through a goose, an entire protest of just pussy. Even the ones who like stepped up and thought they were going to be like tough guys, they got their clocks cleaned. It's not.
Let me make this clear.
All right, so I loved this. This is the police chief of Chicago.
Federal agents.
Jeff Hatch, Defender. Long time no see, brother. Good to see you.
ICE, HSI are officers. They are agents of law enforcement. If you box them in with vehicles, it is reasonable for them to believe that they are being ambushed.
Bingo. Why is it so hard to get through to these people? You cannot do what you keep doing, because pretty soon they will start to get even more violent, I predict. There will be pieces taken out and shots taken. Have a good one, Mac.
He said his chats aren't going through.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I saw someone earlier, and it on the right-hand side, it said chat removed.
Yeah, I don't know. Wasn't done by us. That's all I know.
Yeah.
It could have been maybe the powers that be did not like it. Yeah, my apologies, but obviously I have no bearing on that. Saint Sumerian upgraded to Chevalier. Thank you very much, Saint Sumerian. You've gotten an upgrade.
And that this could end in a deadly situation. And it's reasonable for them to use force based on those conditions.
Yes.
Do not box in any law enforcement officer.
How is this so hard to get through to these people? You're putting people on the ragged edge, especially as of late, in a situation where they think their lives are at stake.
You are breaking the law when you do that.
DoubleD, just to follow up.
Mm-hmm.
It's his chats aren't working, so he's going to try next week on Rumble.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Maybe the stuff he's sending.
Yeah. I mean, if you want more freedom, just obviously just go over to Rumble. It's fine. Or guys, I'm keeping it on the down low, but I am live on Kick. I don't know if any of you guys are on Kick, but Diversity and Dragons over there are very easy to find. I'm multi-streaming right now to YouTube, Rumble, and Kick. So when the day comes when I get that same notification that's unfortunately Cecil got, and they say, look, you said something over the line, I can be like, okay, it sucks, but we got the lifeboat over at Rumble. We have the lifeboat over at Kick. So I'm just saying, guys, you can still watch on YouTube, absolutely. And look, right As of now, they've been treating me just fine. But I'm just saying there will come a day. So just make sure you at least have a Rumble account. It doesn't cost anything, obviously.
Rumble, not
And
Bumble.
you are putting yourself in danger. Following law enforcement agents around.
Yes.
The question is why?
Yep.
What do you plan on doing?
Bingo. So glad this guy said it. And I'll be honest with you, it's not fair, but the fact that he's a brother saying it helps. It does help.
It's also reasonable for them to believe that you're eventually going to do harm to them.
Yes.
If you ram any vehicle, especially that one that contains law enforcement agents, and that's any law enforcement, local, state, federal, county, and you do this intentionally, this is considered deadly force. Deadly force is anything that can cause great bodily harm or death.
You guys have to remember this. If you find yourself in an argument, especially in real life, these are the things you have to remember. You have to be very calm, and you can't rise to the the bait that they're going to throw you. You just got to say, look, even when you're ramming a car at someone, the police know that is deadly force, and they can use deadly force in return.
When you plow into a vehicle that contains law enforcement agents,
Yeah, Ryan says he's no longer black. To
you're
them.
using
Yeah.
deadly force.
Black to me.
And they can use deadly force in response to stop you.
Yes. It's easy. Why? And I love when he asks, like, why are you doing it? Why are you following him around? What's your end game? What is your end game? Because it ain't just to be an impartial observer. Why don't you have real bullets? Oh, and this is that girl's wife. Unbelievable. Why did you have real bullets? They think that they are LARPing. Like that this is all just like some sort of game.
My God.
Like these law enforcement officers who have to take down drug dealers, sex offenders. You've seen the people that kill like Lake and Riley, these violent, illegal immigrants. These are the ones they're trying to get out. And this dingbat says, why did you have to use, why do you have real bullets? Like their guns are going to be unloaded. Like there's those little bang guns, where the little flag comes out at the end. It is your fault. Normally I'd be like, don't be so hard on yourself. It is your fault. It is your fault.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I guess that's something that everybody has in common. Everybody agrees that the death was a tragedy, but we have vastly different reasons on why it was a tragedy. Thank you, Michael Connor. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Rumble is the preferred one. Rumble is preferred, obviously. But like I said, get a couple irons in the fire just in case. Like I said, for now, YouTube's fine. I'm not saying YouTube's doing anything to me. YouTube has treated me well. But YouTube was treating Cecil well up until the moment they didn't. It's like having a pit bull. They don't bite. They never bite. They'll never bite until they do bite. And then it's too late. So, forewarned is forearmed. It's my fault. It's my fault. Oh my God. It is your fault. Because in that video, she proved herself, and everybody's seen it by now. The one from the new angle where, she's acting a lot like that lunatic we saw earlier. Like she has the same mental brain damage as that woman. We see what kind of malignant influence there was on that Renee Good, who I don't think was a very good person to begin with, but, maybe wouldn't have done something like this unless it was like this little demon that crawled into her life. You had a good wife and release her cell phone footage. Yeah, we're all wondering that. Or was it a more damning account? Yeah. Yeah, let's see that, wifey. Let's see that. See how much you were following those guys around.
Yeah, say her name is for black people. This is not a say her name situation. Injustice, absolutely. Say her name, negative, partner.
So this is what you get. You listen to your dummy wife who tells you to go out instead of staying home with your kid. You go out, you try to run over a ICE agent, get shot and killed for it. And then the piece de resistance, the first piece de resistance is that you have all these like black women going like, don't even do that say her name thing because she's not black. So these brown people that you're going to the mat for, and in her case, maybe dying for, well, first trying to kill for and then dying for, it doesn't even apply to them. That's how little you mean to them. Ryan for 2, has anyone confirmed the alleged child abuse? That's what I'm wondering too. I don't know. I would hate to put that out there. I mean, she does have a record, but you know, records can be
We should always
faked.
speak the names of victims regardless of who they are. Say Her Name is a movement started by black women for black women specifically, and it's not appropriate to use in regards to Renee Good.
Sure, she's just pleased as punch if she could see this from the afterlife. Oh yeah, all these people I went to the mat for, and yeah, they're just like, fuck her essentially. We'll use her as an excuse to go commit more mischief. That's all her life meant in the end. It's just an excuse to go riot and go cause harm to people. Hope it was worth it.
Hi, good morning. What happened to Renee Nicole Good is so important, and we absolutely need to be talking about that. She deserves a hashtag and everything.
That is the weakest, like, oh, it is so important and give her a hashtag and all that. But
it should not be Say Her Name. Say Her Name is reserved for black women. Thank you.
Say Her Name is for black women. It's for black women. And maybe if you had fought harder for those black women, we wouldn't be where we are today.
So I think this is the second piece de resistance. And if this is true, boy, this is a nice kick in the gut. And even if they weren't going after this particular one at that moment, I mean, I'm sure he was on their list. Roberto Munoz, citizen of Guatemala, sex crime arrest 2023. Pleaded guilty. Agents were executing a warrant for this person.
Why is he still in America? I know we're trying to get him out, but like...
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, that's you can ask the previous administration who let 20 million of these, not obviously they weren't all criminals, but you know, there were plenty of criminals in the population that they let in. So I don't know. There you go. That's what you give your life for. You give your wife so a Guatemalan sex offender can theoretically go free, although it probably didn't happen. I mean, I'm sure they probably got him eventually. And to have a bunch of black women say, "Oh no, you didn't."
But we did.
Oh no, you didn't.
For those black women. So we will not be using Say Her Name in this situation.
They feast on their own.
Yeah, it's like you are. It's like way to put her in the pecking order. Hope that's a nice little wake up call for you white women. I know you love to virtue signal that you're fine with black women being above you. But when you give the ultimate sacrifice and you have 3 kids, and then you've got Shamiqua saying like, "Oh no, you didn't." 2 snaps and a twist. You can't do that.
Not our fault. How's that? It's our fault.
Get back. Oh, hose down. I can see why that guy loves his job. You get to spray these people down. These people just harassing you all day long, and it's perfectly legal.
Oh, for that right there, I wish all the water on earth was gone.
I could watch these loony middle-aged leftist women scream, "Who has water? I need water," like literally all day long. Oh my God. He's so funny.
I don't give a damn if they burn down Target.
Who's this?
Uh-oh.
This is Tamika Mallory. This is Mayor Mamdani of New York. This is his crime advisor. No, I'm not lying. This is part of his administration, or at least part of his transition team. So she does have an official position with Zohran Mamdani, the mayor of New York's administration.
Oh my God.
Because Target should be on the streets with us, calling for the justice that our people deserve. Don't talk to us about looting. Y'all are the looters. America has looted black people.
She's inciting.
Yeah, I mean, it would be funny if it wasn't like this wasn't actually happening, right? Like, I mean, that they have a literal someone who literally wants, who's cheering for arson to be a crime advisor. Like 1984 couldn't have gotten it any better.
I'd like to parallel something if you don't mind. Okay?
Go ahead.
DoubleD, your experience with X.
Yes.
Okay. And what this woman is saying live on television to the whole of America. I think the wrong person got banned.
Well, I would tend to agree, sir. I would tend to agree. I mean, she's
a piece of BPOS.
Where do you, like, how do you cotton, like, oh yeah, I voted for that guy because what? He put a crazy Shamiqua on his staff who wants white businesses like burned to the ground. Suicidal empathy. I understand why women do it to some extent, especially the middle-aged ones, because they're crazy. But when I see young dudes like going like, yeah, I'm liberal, man. I'm a socialist. All this. What the fuck is the matter with you? You literal fucking retard. Saint Sumerian, yes, I am permabanned as of now. I will keep trying. I don't know if I have anybody that can take up my cause or not at X or not. But like I said, I have a alternate account, a business account run by my administrative assistant, Harvey. And you can see it over there at DoubleD ASST. Please give a like and not a like, a follow if you could. I have to rebuild I think I had like 4,500 followers when I got banned. So this account, obviously starting from the bottom up, and obviously not too bad. I have a couple of hundred in less than a week, but still long way to go. But yeah.
America looted the Native Americans when they first came here. So looting is what you do. We learned it from you. We learned violence from you.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Yeah. Yep. Like if you're a white person in New York City, like who voted for that? Like I don't like if somebody does the knockout game on the street to you, like why somebody pushes you in front of a subway. You're asking a lot for normal people to be sympathetic to that. You literally voted for your own death. You're voting in these people who Scott Adams told you should be trying to get away from. Yet you want to bring them all in and have them have authority over you. It's insanity. People are crazy. Badger for 5. If I'm still alive, I'm going to laugh when Barron Trump buys New York City real estate for pennies on the dollar in a couple of decades. Yeah, it'll be like New York in the 70s. It'll be a buyer's market. Yeah, and then Barron will come in, and we'll have the second coming.
Oh shit! You wildin', guys! Oh.
Waffle House. Apparently they didn't accept EBT or something.
Oh shit! You are wildin'! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Pull the knife out. Where's the cast iron can?
Yeah, I know. Get the cast iron guy.
Oh shit!
Out.
You watch these Waffle House workers; they know how to throw hands, man. Because some of them start going to town, especially when this this beauty like starts to come over. Watch her take a tumble here too. This is funny. Blah, boom. And the ground shook.
Oh, good. Foot stomp.
Yeah.
Right to the
boom, 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 boom.
Oh, she's...
That's a little blonde chick too.
Oh yeah, she's cracking the rights. It's like a fucking party for them.
Mm-hmm. I love the noises they make while they're recording it. It's bad enough that like everybody, that's all they do. They see something going on, and instead of like stepping in and trying to like break it up or something, it's immediately like, oh. It's like, okay, if one of you does it, that's fine, because we do need content. However, we don't need 3 different accounts from different angles. You know, we're not shooting a Hollywood movie here. One of you put your fucking phone away. See if you can protect these workers from these animals. See you later, Chris. Have a good one.
Have a good one, Chris.
Look, they all got their fucking phones out.
That's all, you know.
Someone's in mid wind up here. Boom. That's the sister too. Waffle House before sisterhood, I guess.
Yo! Hey, all y'all need to start trading. No bullshit. So y'all ain't got to deal with shit like that.
All you people running your mouth, and you want to know why civility's gone. You don't even know how to spell civility.
Oh, these people would watch you die. Like if you were bleeding out, you'd be like, "Help me, help me."
They'd film it.
Yeah, they just laugh in your face while they filmed you dying.
While their buddy's taking your watch and your wallet.
Yep. Yeah. This is why you don't go to a Waffle House at 2 a.m., you know, unless you're like in your 20s and, you know, you look like Ryan Nicolai. Other than that, I got to put that Scott Adams thing as a drop. Just stay the fuck away. Because it's true. It's like a whole subgenre. Waffle House fights started by brothers and sisters.
Man. Come on, man. We're supposed to be supporting each other, man.
Supporting each other.
It's
You're running your mouth while the women are there throwing and crunching things, and you're going to be pissed off in 2 months when that has to close.
It's a food desert. Oh my God, we got a food desert here. Walmart pulled out.
Ain't got nothing around here no more.
Yeah,
ain't got nothing.
Yeah, ain't got nothing. We ain't got no food. That's why we go to the convenience store and get pop and stuff like that.
And you wonder why we need to go wootin'. Got to go wootin'.
We'll see you, Bob DM.
Oh man. Yo, they still
Girl caught that chair. She's like a superhero. She's wailing away. She just caught that chair and like threw it like it was paper.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. You wildin'. Yo, chill. You about to go to jail. Chill.
Finally, the guy's starting to talk some sense.
But he ain't running into stopping her though. He ain't got the
Yeah, he's
balls
not stopping her.
No,
He's
he ain't
just
stopping her. Oh, you're gonna go to jail.
He's like, it's like a movie theater. It's like they're in the movie theater. Yeah. He's like behind glass, like outside. She probably can't even hear him. It's like he's talking to
like a zoo exhibit.
Yeah. Very apropos, Crazy Mouse. Absolutely, yeah.
This one's
an apt comparison there, yeah. Because that's literally what you're seeing here. I mean, it's like the primate cage. It's just,
you wildin'.
there you go. They do the craziest things, don't they?
Yo, wildin', bro.
Because they can. That's empowering.
I love how I sped this up, and it sort of sounds like they're playing like Green Sleeves or something like behind this. Some sort of old medieval folk song. There's kind of a quieting aspect to it as you're watching this literal animal just destroy this store.
like watching one of those. They have those establishments where you like pay $12 and you put your safety glasses on, to give you a baseball bat, and you go bashing.
Yeah.
Those bash up rooms.
Yeah, get all your rage out. Yeah. Skyrim, the looting simulator, says Badger.
And there's no consequences.
Nobody's there. Everybody's afraid to like, oh, you can't touch this dumb Shamiqua. Like literally doing, like I'm sure there's damage to the food. Like I'm assuming they can restock it, but you never know. Like, but I mean, how many man hours is that? That's like, it's probably like 10 man hours to get everything sorted and like back up. Before it was, yeah.
The best advice I would give to white people is to get the hell away from black people. Just get the fuck away.
Well said, Scotty.
If you don't play into the trans agenda, you're cast out as a bully.
God bless it.
Yeah, those are my people.
Can people please stop commenting? Let's not forget what she did. I want to move on from that. Like, I am a human, okay? I have feelings. And when you keep commenting that, it's gonna make me go insane. So stop.
Is she the one that did encourage the girl with the mental issues to jump off the pier? Or is this something different?
I don't know. I never knew what they were talking to her about. Maybe somebody in the chat does.
I think
They're schemers.
Like little
schemers trying to control their little worlds.
Yeah, I think this might be the woman that was caught on video on some pier someplace, encouraging a woman with some handicap to jump off.
Off.
She was going to give her money or something like that, but when she jumped in, this girl was walking away, and the girl was like, "I can't swim."
Oh my Lord! And she's paying for it.
Yeah,
Rogan, Johnny on the spot with the story.
This is it. I think this might be.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, people are saying septum ring theory. Yep, never fails, does it?
Otherwise, I'm gonna literally leave the internet forever. Like, I'm sick of this.
It's just. I'd love to say it's like, oh, it's the young women, but then, as you'll see, I mean, it's the old ones too. I mean, just I don't know at what age women are saying anymore.
Take it all the way around this audience. We're gonna take it all the way around this audience right here. You guys stay right where you're at. You're perfect.
There you go. Grown young men leading a bunch of middle-aged women in a conga line. Okay. Poor life choices all around. Busy Badger for 5. All these women need to read Elric. They could all use some more cock in their life. Yeah! I'll give you the David Caruso yell there. Thank you very much, Badger.
Y'all, Dave just said something to me that kind of threw me for a loop. I wasn't expecting that, and I asked if he would repeat it for y'all.
Looks like it's like those hostage videos. This looks like her husband is like she's his handler.
As a combat veteran, I'm having a hard time seeing the difference between ICE and ISIS. ISIS covered their face and publicly executed citizens. ICE is doing the same thing.
Oh, yeah, the exact same thing. Yeah, the exact. No accountability for trying to run them over, box them in, harass them all day long, push them to the limit.
ICE is operating as a government-sanctioned terrorist organization.
I don't ever really see you get upset.
Just see the gleeful look in her eye. She's probably like, finally, I broke him. This guy looks dead inside, doesn't he? Absolutely dead.
Count the blinks. Next time if we see that next time, count the blinks.
So it literally reminds me of like those old like lobotomy patients.
Yeah.
Like, Dave, tell us how you're feeling now. Oh, I'm feeling very calm now. Ice and ISIS are the same thing. You're much better now, Dave.
This kind of has me thrown, darling.
Maybe I'll let you see the old hoo-ha tonight.
It should concern us all.
He's got a pair of those hypno glasses you get in the back of a comic book back in the 70s.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
those big old glasses, the hypno glasses.
I just love those. I never knew anybody who got those, though. Yeah, watch him blink. That was a he was blinking out torture, I think.
This is what we're dealing with on the ground. All over. That's right. Actually, I'm very respectful. And you're not respectful at all in any way.
Like, this is what I mean. Like, you can say the young ones are crazy too, but like these old broads, they got him beat by a Texas mile.
Is this the tail end of Gen X or the beginning of the next generation?
My guess is she's probably a young Gen Xer.
Then they're no longer Gen Xers.
Yeah. Probably in her mid 40s, maybe. Oh yeah, Craig for 5 as a combat veteran. $10 says he never saw combat. Yeah, my guess is he was just some paper pusher. Probably a lot of like stolen valor. Like I couldn't see a real combat veteran, one that like was liked by the boys, you know, acting like that. Marrying like a woman like that who's just gonna emasculate you publicly.
Badass. I just want to ask, do you believe in illegal immigration?
Big man.
Do you think U.S. taxpayers should be funding housing for illegals and medical care?
Smart man. He is so intelligent. This man, he...
The thing is, you'd think like if maybe this woman has a son or something and he would just be so embarrassed. But nowadays, you never know. Maybe he's down with the cause too. And he's like, yeah, Mom, way to go. Way to act like a complete cringeworthy fool for the whole world.
Tommy, Bobby, this is why Aunt Evelyn is never around in our house. She's not around, not allowed.
Yeah, just go.
He's got nothing to say.
I got a lot to say. Now.
Oh, that's a good one. One flew over the boomer's nest. I'm so sick. I love that. One flew over the boomer's nest. Yeah. Well, that's where we're at.
I'm coming on the internet and crying. But guess what just happened to me? Like, you will never guess. Second table of the night, guys. I like, nasty old man. He leans in. He's like, what's your name again, young man? Phil, like, what can I do for you? Why do you look like a girl? Why are you wearing earrings and prancing around with... Oh my God. Like, I could not even let it... What a disgusting thing to say, sir. Like, what a disgusting... Well, why do you look like a girl? Like, I had to put my hands up and say, please stop. Like, I have to go back in. I have to finish working. I have to finish my tables. Like, yes, I love it here. Like, I didn't even do anything. Like, I just came to work. Like, yes, I have to wear a stupid fucking wig. Sorry I dyed my hair. Like, this makes it seem like an actual joke, but this is, like, real. But
That's a joke. It's a joke. Yeah.
And when life gets really tough, really for real, this person's going to crumble like old crackers.
I love the visual of, like, yes, I am putting this wig on after this. Oh, man.
Okay, hi. Welcome to work. What can I get for you?
Welcome to Flingers.
I think I kind of pity right-wingers because they're so fucking boring, you know? Like...
You've been dating the wrong right-wingers. There's a lot out there that'll spice it up your life.
Imagine not really having any curiosity about deeper and more expansive concepts. Everything's just like... handed to them and they go, oh, okay, like my grandpappy didn't like black people, so I guess I don't either. Like, it's so fucking boring. Like, no real exploration of what it means to be a person.
raise a toast to Grandpappy.
Or meeting other people outside of your sad, boring, hateful little bubble. I think it's kind of sad. It's a little pitiful. I'm so glad I don't have to be like that. You should be glad.
Oh yeah, I'm so glad I'm insufferable instead. I couldn't imagine being married to, being with someone like this. Someone you'd want to throttle every day when you come home from work. Just, did you do this? Did you do this?
I don't know if I would come home from work.
Yeah, I would be living at the office. Sorry, honey. The Penske reports are just they're piling up.
You don't have to be like that. As you move forward in your day, when these people are making you want to absolutely scream, and I get it because they make me want to absolutely scream, I want you to think to yourself, thank goodness I'm not that fucking boring. Because
it's like also the kind of person who thinks like she's like the cut up at the office. Like, I got a really good sense of humor. Everybody thinks I'm like really funny.
Right.
It's like nobody thinks you're funny. Everybody, I guarantee you, everybody thinks you're fucking boring. The mere fact that you're creating a video where you're calling other people boring, but you look like this, you look like just a regular run-of-the-mill like TikTok broad in her 30s, 40s, whatever. You are the definition of boring. Like if I found myself attached to you, like Crazy Mouse just said, I'd never come home from work. Patrick for $2. Cash. How many of her men left for milk and cigarettes?
Yes.
Yep, never came home. Yep. Good
They
one.
were boring.
Thank you, Patrick. See you, long shot. Good to see you, brother.
It would suck, right? It seems like it would suck. Anyway, have a good day. Bye.
Like smug too, like insufferable and then smug at the end. Everybody else is boring, but I'm interesting. I'm really interesting. I read books. I'm a smart person. I guarantee you too. She'll tell you like I write poetry. That's what all these dumb broads do. Oh, I'm a poet. I write poetry. What I wouldn't do to see some of her garbage poetry. See you, Jeffrey. They dropping like flies.
Hi there. I'm Cody.
No boy. Before we get to Cody, pronouns of we'll see. YouTube wouldn't let me super chat the last message I sent about protesters. Oh, nice. I'm sorry, Shawnee. If you can send it in code in just a regular chat, Crazy Mouse will put it up. I'll try to decipher it. But yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Like I said, you could have a dual chat up, have Rumble up as well, or go over to Rumble. I don't know. I don't know what to say because it's, I know YouTube monitors it closely, but we'll generally try to, if we can suss it out, we'll generally try to read it.
Pronouns em, ers, or zem, zers, or really any neo-pronouns that aren't ze, her, hers. I am a white transmasculine femme non-binary, temporarily mostly able-bodied, neurodivergent, obsessive-compulsive, chronically ill, culturally Jewish, Unitarian Universalist, non-monogamous, demi-low romantic, gray demi-bisexual, survivor of acute and complex trauma, millennial, and cat parent in mental health recovery.
Can you be a victim of your own personal trauma that you inflicted on yourself?
I think she's living proof that the answer to that is unequivocally yes.
That's what I thought.
By the way, Toots, you didn't need to put cat parent and in mental health recovery. That was all given. God.
Uniform.
Oh, MK Ultra. Okay. Yep. Got these psychos too. This just kind of tells you too. Yeah, say Patrick on that last one. Is that all? Are those all of them? I personally, Patrick, I think it's just scratching the surface, but.
Hey, so look, I'm just going to come out and say it. I don't really care about the consequences anymore. I don't care. We need to kill these people.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, the left doing what the left does. Yeah, Ryan, for you, demons. Mama called this demons, Rogan.
There's
Thank you, Ryan.
there's just an alternative. I don't care if you say, "Oh, I've got the crazy eyes," whatever. Yeah, I do feel crazy because we've had 3 people die in 72 hours, and we've had over almost 30 die in the last year.
But yeah, you got to ask, like, yes, he's a moron. But like, how does he get so ginned up? You have to understand there's a mechanism, there's a machine ginning up all of this insanity. Like like news sites, like Blue Sky, everywhere you go, politicians just it's insanity. You never would have thought it possible even 10 or 15 years ago that the mainstream media and politicians would be actively encouraging the murder of federal agents. Like I said, if you're on this side, I don't know what to say. You're evil, and there's really nothing else. You should be put behind bars. I mean,
To a group of quote unquote law enforcement that is basically just buffed up mall cops.
I love this too. Like they think like these ICE agents don't get any training or anything. They're just mall cops. Well, I'll tell you one thing, and I'm just saying this. I said it last week. Getting off 3 shots after you just got clipped by a car and hitting your target, that's pretty respectable. These are not just mall cops.
Right?
And you know what? You'll probably find if you keep pushing them, you're going to find similar instances of them being pretty handy with the steel, if you know what I mean, to earn your keep.
Who are gun triggering happy Proud Boys. Let's call them what they are. It's the Proud Boys. Why do you think we didn't hear about them? Any of you heard about the Proud Boys all year? Suddenly no more Nazi marches? None of that shit? Right. There we go. They're Nazis. Peyton said it best. They're Nazis. And the only way to stop this shit, let's be honest, is going to be to get violent. We got to get violent, people. And I'm tired of denying it, and I'm tired of y'all being pussies about it. Grow up!
The most violence this
We're
guy's
not
ever
gonna
had
get-
is his Xbox.
What's that?
The most violence this guy's ever had in his life is playing games on his Xbox.
Yeah, they're all real good at encouraging everyone else to go out and get violent. You know, I mean, very few actually do, but you only need a few. It's like all these fucking heroes.
Through this, holding hands. Peaceful protest only works if your enemy has a moral obligation to listen to it. They have none!
Then why aren't they gunning down everybody? They're using non-lethal, even when these people are still, after everything that happened, these people are still crowding the cars, getting them in situations that could be considered like ambush situations, and they're still just unloading like, you know, pepper spray bombs or, you know, mace. They're still withholding, you know, lethal force. But it's never enough. Damn right, Fred. Mount up.
You guys are sitting there holding up fucking signs and saying, "Oh, I'm mad at you." You're pathetic! Burn something!
This is the guy that will never go out and do anything.
I know, yeah. Little pipsqueak, as Underleaf said. Little
Calm
pipsqueak.
down, Seymour.
Yep.
How long it's going to take before people get tired of this shit, these protests, and somebody gets smart and organizes a group of fucking people. And those little bastards that sit on the edge of the ICE protest, those ICE agents that sit there and they just fucking shake
yeah.
the can of fucking pepper spray or whatever, get about 6 big fucking motherfuckers to pick them up and chunk them in a minivan, drive them off to an alley somewhere and fucking ventilate their thoughts. And then, you know...
There you go. Yeah, troons are not mentally ill. No. Troons are not mentally ill at all. They're not violent, mentally ill men pretending they're women who want to go into their sports and beat them up and encourage the murder of ICE agents.
Strip them naked except for that stupid gator they keep on their fucking face and then go back to the protest and do it a couple of more times. They'll be scrambling trying to find their dudes. I'm just waiting to see how long it's going to take for someone to do that.
Well, yeah. And again, you know, tough guy.
Yeah.
You are a guy too, by the way. Hey, tough guy. if you're encouraging it, you know, go ahead. See how that works out for you. Let's see how that works out for you. You fucking troon.
I can smell mangina right through the screen.
Oh God, yeah. Ugh. Rotting, decayed.
I'm currently on my way home from a date. First date of 2026. And I have no problems posting this because he told me he doesn't have TikTok. And honestly, even if he did, I wouldn't give a fuck if he saw this. Because this man just
Didn't end well. So what do you think he did to her? Do you think he like stuck her with the check, or he
did he get too frisky real fast?
Got too frisky, yeah. Let's find out what this young man did.
decided to psychoanalyze everything about me. Everything. He and I met in the wild. We met playing kickball, and we had a really great time. And I was like, oh my God, he's like kind of cute, and like we were having fun. So we decided to go on a date. So we did. And as the date's going on, we're having a lovely time. I'm having a great time. But then he starts getting a little drunker. And that's when the truth starts to really come out. And he was like, psychoanalyzing me. And literally was like, I bet you're on anxiety meds. And I was like, yeah, I am. Like,
Yeah, so.
how'd you come to that conclusion? He's like, you just give those vibes. He was like, you're clearly a very sheltered person. You're clearly somebody who thinks you know everything and like has seen the world, but you don't know anything. And then he just starts going on and on and on about all the things that he's decided about me. In 2 hours, he's decided all of this about me.
But was he wrong?
I was going to say, did he decide it or did he decipher it?
Right.
I'm pretty sure it was the latter. Oh yeah, Warhammer. I want to know who this dude is, and you already know he's a guy of quality because he doesn't bother. Like, he's not on TikTok or anything. He's probably just some Chad. He probably went and did kickball to probably meet a girl like her, but he's probably like, she probably started sending out those vibes early on, and then he's probably just like, you know what, I'm not gonna get anything from her, and you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna fuck with her. And man, did it work. Because it sounds like everything he said was true.
Oh, it's in her skin.
Yeah.
Make me feel bad about myself? I have no idea. And he was like, then trying to question me, oh, how many relationships have you been in? I'm like, that's none of your business. He's like, I bet you've been in a lot of situationships, but don't ever have a boyfriend. And I was like, wow, you really just have me all figured out.
Again, never do the words parse her lips. Well, he was totally wrong about that.
Right. Yes.
He got that one completely wrong. It's like everything this dude, why would you do this in soccer, I believe they call an own goal, where you go on TikTok and you basically prove that this dude was 100% right.
So we're starting the year off really strong, and I wish I could like make this funny, but at this point, like it's not funny. It's just
Is
mean.
a horse following her?
It's just mean.
It's just her clomping.
Like a handsome cat.
Handsome.
She starts the thing about meeting a guy in the wild, right?
Yeah.
Then they played kickball. Hey, everybody out there, I'm 59 years old. I remember kickball in school. Is kickball a dating thing now?
It is,
I don't know.
think. They have kickball leagues, yeah.
I mean, like,
for shizzle.
I tell you, pickleball blew my mind. Like, pickleball, what the frick is pickleball? That's a thing too. I think that's an old thing now.
Pickleball.
Really?
I sort of like. I mean, we're comparing it to our era. I'm just glad that somebody does something for real, rather than just we go on the dating app or the hookup app. All right, so one more quickie, 1 minute. This is more of a public service, guys. Seriously, don't fuck around with like homeless people.
They gonna tase his ass, bro. What's up, brother? Here you go, brother.
So this is a guy. He either works or owns this barbershop, and he sees this brother here just leaned up against it. So you'll see what he does after we get Sean Super Chat here for 5. This is legitimately the best chat on Wednesday night. The comments. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. I always say they're half here for me and half here just for each other.
You want a water? Or you want some chips, brother?
Yeah, I got some.
You sure? I got Gatorade. You want a Gatorade?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
Gatorade.
I got some food for you too, brother. Take all that, man. We all need some help sometimes. You need a haircut?
Yeah, that could be good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I got you, bro. Let's do it. That's a nice name, bro. What do you think? Looks good, huh? Did you like the haircut?
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright, man. Take care of yourself, bro. I love you, brother.
Yeah.
God bless you. This guy, bro. Wayne, I already cut your hair, brother. Yeah. Hey, you're scaring the women. You're scaring the women, brother. Oh. Man, ungrateful. You're ungrateful, bro. You're ungrateful, fool.
That's how it ends. These people are mentally ill. They're not pets. They're not little cats that you feed. They're mentally ill, and they could he could turn on you in a dime and shiv you with something. So just you gotta you can't, especially if you got like a family and that, you gotta steer clear. Oh, this was sent to me by a coworker. This is in our hometown. Do you see the sneaker there? At the bottom? That dude is half in the garbage can, and not just like he was hung there for like a while. Like he's just it's hard to understand like what he was doing, but this coworker of mine, she said he was there for minutes like this. Come to beautiful downtown Erie, where you can see this kind of stuff. I'm sure everybody else's downtown is much the same. Ugh. They need help. They don't need tiny houses. They're like all drug addicts or alcoholics. Like they don't need you giving them like, look, if you throw a dollar or something, that's fine. But my God, don't do what that guy did and like invite him into your business or, for heaven's sake, like your home. Like they will,
right?
Like something bad will happen. It's not a homeless crisis. It's a mental health crisis. These people desperately need help. And one side wants to just keep them out there as a cause celeb. Because we can always talk about the homeless, man. With the homeless, they need homes, man. That's all they need. They're just like me and you. They're just like me and you, brother. You're one check away. If you say so. Hey, I think we got our first live viewers on Kick. Sometimes large fires are started by little embers.
There's smoke.
Yep.
Over on Kick, do they have a like button and a subscribe button?
I think so. They have something similar. Yeah.
Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button.
If you're watching on Kick, in the next minute or two, you want to post like whatever you write, we will put up. Provided it's not gonna get us into too much trouble.
Thanks for putting up with me tonight. Chat, my mic was on mute for almost the whole night.
Yeah,
but I think probably you can hear me in the background.
The echoey cough. It's okay. Yeah, Crazy Mouse is almost never sick. Like we've known each other coming up.
Last time I was sick was last February when I had to leave when we were doing a show about this guy. Where is he?
These pictures.
Oh yeah.
I had to leave in the middle of that.
Oh, I thought you got sick because of that.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe it was a cause and effect there. I don't know. Yeah, but Crazy Mouse is almost never sick. But he's got one of these coughs that just will not. I had one of those like 2 years ago. It was the most frustrating thing I've ever had. I could not get rid of it no matter what I did.
It lasted for weeks.
Oh, months. I mean, I don't mean to. I was gonna say, I'm sorry. And that was just me. You have a bit more of an iron constitution, so, you will probably get over it much quicker than I did. For the Bourbon Fund, Says NS 196282. Thank you so much. He gets something for that, by the way. $9.99.
Man's got to know his limitations.
Absolutely. I'm loving your pulls tonight, Crazy Mouse. I think the sickness is twisting things. Good Dirty Harry pulls. Good to see Rogan back on. Yeah, thank you. Rogan's back. Life is good. I'm gonna try to do, because I think it'll have been almost like a month. We're gonna try to do a watch party next week. I have some ideas, so we'll watch something. We'll watch something over on Rumble after the regular stream. As usual, it'll be a little less of a regular stream, so we can go over and kind of fit it all in a decent amount of time. But yeah, it's nice because usually about 100 of you follow us over on Rumble, and that makes a pretty lively movie chat. We watch the movie, chill out together, a little bit more relaxed. And that's, if you haven't done it yet, please do, because that's kind of when you guys take over with like all the quipping and all that stuff, because we don't want to over, run over the movie too much with our talking. We will occasionally if we have something to say, but it's a nice time for you guys to put up a witty comment or two, and it'll get highlighted. There you go, Saint Sumerian. Yep. See if I can get something good for you. We'll see. I have a couple of ideas, so we'll. Bakshi Frazetta, Fire and Ice. Boy, that's a good one. That might put a whole new game job on things. I'll see on that. That's a good movie. Such great animation, man. God, so good. Okay, guys, let's get out of here so Crazy Mouse can go home and get a good night's sleep and rest. Love you all. Thanks again for turning out, as you always do. It's much appreciated. Remember, at DoubleD ASST on Twitter now, on X. Please, if you are on over there and you haven't found the new account, at DoubleD ASST. Go ahead.
Subscribe.
We'll try to build those numbers back up again. Yep. Good night, everyone. All right, guys. Peace. Any benediction, fellas?
Nah. Just go home, be safe. Happy New Year.
None for me.
That's Crazy Mouse just wants to get out of here so he can go home and rest up. And yep, sounds like a great idea. Okay, guys, take care. Love you all. We'll talk soon. Peace.
Once was I a sweet and gentle soul, ere they seized a hold of me whole. Opened I doors for dames most old, they did the blind with hearts so bold. Friends I have none, for they read the scrolls. They dare not be seen where my shadow rolls. Now down am I, forsaken and frowned, and growing mean as rumors abound. No more Sir Kindly, no more Sir Clean, no more Sir Kindly, they call me obscene. No more Sir Kindly, I heed no plea. Sir Kindly's name be gone from me. Today mine hound did bite my leg, mine cat did claw mine eyes, And Mars been cast from circles high, whilst Father from shame doth hide. To church I went in common dress, incognito nonetheless, till Father Smith, he raised his eye, then struck my nose and cried on high. No more Sir Kindly, no more Sir Clean, no more Sir Kindly, they call me obscene. No more Sir Kindly, I heed no plea. Sir Kindly's name be gone from me. To church I went in common dress, incognito nonetheless, till Father Smith, he raised his eye, then struck my nose and cried on high. No more Sir Kindly, no more Sir Clean, no more Sir Kindly, he called me obscene. No more Sir Kindly, I heed no plea. Sir Kindly's name be gone from me. No more Sir Kindly, no more Sir Clean, no more Sir Kindly, I heed no plea, for now they call me vile and mean.
Back when I was a kid, life was going swell, till something happened, blew everything to hell. That night my daddy stumbled in, all pale and weak, said a woman up the block just gave birth to a geek. Mom said, sell it to the circus, what the heck? Dad said, nope, this one's a pencil neck. And if there's one thing lower than a sideshow freak, it's a gritty, scum-sucking, pencil-neck geek. You see, if you take a pencil that won't hold lead, looks like a pipe cleaner attached to a head, add a buggy whip body with a brain that leaks, you got yourself a grit-eating, pencil-neck geek. Pencil-neck geek, grit-eating freak, scum-sucking pea-head with a lousy physique. He's a one-man, no-gut, losing streak. Nothing but a pencil-neck geek. Pencil-neck geek. Soon the geeks were popping up all over town. You couldn't hardly sneeze without knocking one down. After a nice juicy steak, if you need a toothpick, just reach for a geek. They'll do the trick. One day we cut one up for fish bait. Learned our lesson just a little bit late. Soon as the geek hit the drink, the water turned red. Next day, sure enough, all the fish were dead. Pencil-neck geek, grit-eating freak, scum-sucking pea-head with a lousy physique. He's a one-man, no-gut losing streak. Nothing but a pencil-neck geek. Most any night, you know where I can be found. Yeah, stomping some geek's head into the ground. So keep the faith, cause in Blassie you can trust. I won't give up till the last geek bites the dust. Pencil-neck geek, grit-eating freak, scum-sucking pea-head with a lousy physique. He's a one-man, no-gut losing streak. Nothing but a pencil-neck geek. They say these geeks come a dime a dozen. I'm looking for the guy who's supplying the dimes. It's gonna be real hard times for all of these grit-eating, scum-sucking, boot-licking, drop-kicking, gut-grinding, nail-biting, glue-sniffing, scab-picking, butt-scratching, egg-hatching, sleazy, smelly, pepper-bellied, dirty, lousy, rotten, stinking freaks. Nothing but a pencil-neck geek.
Pennsylvania.